welcome, folks. We are back once again. Let me get our proper view up here. Okay. Did a slight rearranging of things, trying to make the window sizes a little different. We'll see how that goes. Alrighty, let me turn the music down. So, I'm not going to waste too much time today. I don't really care what the view count's going to be, because I'm mainly doing this to make a VOD of it. Because these sort of lore streams we're doing, I'm only planning on doing enough to get this playlist done. So, it doesn't really matter. Well, first off, welcome the people that are in chat. But I'm mostly just going to be going through these. I'm not really going to be pausing for people or going too much. I mean, I may read chat occasionally, but I'm going to be narrating. We're getting into the actual big parts of the CCC here. The actual, you know, story parts that are not just the lead up to it. So I'm going to be doing some narration. It'll probably be very simple, but that's, you know, the most that's going to happen. So, and I'm not really going to delay at all, so let's just pull up the... I believe we are on episode 3. Yes, I believe that is the case. Let me make sure all my windows are set up properly. And, yeah, so if anyone misses this stream, which a lot of people probably will, if they wanted to go back and watch it, they are welcome to go back and watch it after the VOD is finished. Of course, I'll check it for copyright stuff. But let's get started with episode 3, Old Times. In the streets of Grandiose City, riots started to erupt. Screens were trashed, spherics were being destroyed, but they were not enough to stop the power of the people. I may actually have to slow this down a little bit, because I know the narration can be a bit fast, the pacing for this to read it aloud, so let's see if 7.5 speed will do. They had already had enough of the voices rule, and the city was in complete disarray. Suddenly, oh, it's the beanbots. There came a large swarm of robots. The people below dismissed them as patrol bots, nothing to be afraid of. But they were soon to regret their decision as the swarm drew closer. Oh yeah, these were the ones Haltman invented. They looked different, more elongated, with jetpacks, and they were green. The shark teeth. They descended into the streets right in the middle of the riots. As they landed, their jetpacks folded out in defeat as they aimed themselves at the rioters below. Lower my volume? We're gonna get beamed. I see, the most replayed section. Let me lower the volume a little. It's already lowered, but I'll lower it even more. Okay, a group of rioters attempted to gang up on the team of green robots, but as it turned out, they were frickin' morons. My volume is down. Oh, I turned it down way too low. It's too quiet. Ooh, that's a nice remix. In fact, yeah, let's hear that remix. A deafening explosion from the speakers of the robot sent the groups of rioters fly. I almost said frying. Oh no. But you know, like spamming hard bass or whatever would be a pretty good anti-riot tactic if you can overwhelm it. I don't know. Everyone around the robots careened back from the huge shockwave. This was the mighty power of the Harlequin Force string bots. The bean. Bitches and burst were heard all over the city as the string bots neutralized any riot they saw. Meanwhile, back in the tower. Thank you for coming. It's been a while, my dear Woodman. Oh, was Woodman a henchman at the start? Oh, I thought Woodman was a... Well, maybe, I don't know. I forgot a lot of the early episodes of the CCC. Okay, I guess I'll give him, like, a surfer dude voice. Nice. Indeed. Do you remember when we first met, Woodman? That fateful day in July. Oh, yeah. I'm pausing for the chat right now. Oh, yep. We'll see everyone else in the VOD, of course. We're doing this mainly to record the VOD, but, of course, it has to be live streamed to do so. I mean, I could make a separate video, but, whatever. Alrighty, and we will see you all next time, so thank you for joining in the start of the stream here. Dude, those were some nice times, but I can't really remember anything beyond that. That's because you had no sentience. You were created due to a glitch in one of my rips. Yes, Woodman. You are an accident. Oh, Jesus, that's brutal. Nice. Is it nice? Is that really all you have to say? Yeah, Lamau, without you I wouldn't be here, and being here is pretty nice. I like Woodman's attitude here. I suppose, and nor would I. You saved my life, essentially. You possess a rare power unknown to most figments. I'm trying to... there are lyrics in the background of this. What? Let me see if I can isolate them. Anyway, it's not worth focusing on. There's probably a soundtrack upload somewhere else. Anyway, you possess a rare power unknown to most figments. The power to traverse the digital realm and the real one. And when I was up against that fool, Chad Warden, I knew I could not win against him. He murked your ass pretty... Oh wait, wrong voice. Wrong voice. He murked your ass pretty hard, TBH. Good thing I was there to preserve your data, but I really don't understand how that worked. Okay, so I was wondering how, in the true ending, how the voice inside your head, was it just straight up killed? Aside from, you know, the genocide route, but apparently, you know, Woodman somehow preserved him, so we'll see that now. Allow me to explain, Woodman. I should probably turn the speed back up. There are two types of beings in this universe. Figments and humans. A figment is an idea, like a figment of the human imagination. Figments possess extraordinary powers far beyond humans, but they cannot exist outside our imagination. Humans can keep making figments as long as they remain imaginative and creative, but humans are limited to the physical realm. Dude, SiIvagunner is like a figment factory then. Yes, Granddad, Nozomi, Tito Dick, all figments. But I am more than that. I guess you could say I am a hybrid. I can transcend realms. When Chad Warden killed me, I was left powerless, but the idea of me still existed. Oh, so that's why I held your data then. Nice. Yes, Woodman, you kept the idea of me alive. And you are like a hybrid as well, but somehow have much more knowledge of the real world than I do. You're dumb and I'm smart. Okay, there is no need for you to put it like that. But it's true. I know who really made the rips. Like, really, really. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. No, I said that in the wrong voice. I need to separate my voices. Okay. That's Woodman's voice. But it's true. I know who really made the rips. Like, really, really. Nice Shrek reference. Really, really? Your arrogance will be the death of you one day. Just go back to telling, just go I need to recognize the fonts are different. Why do I keep reading them in the same voice? Sorry, I keep scuffing this. Just go back to telling me how cool and nice I am. Right, you see, Woodman, your virus-like nature gave you the ability to transcend realms. But surely there had to be a way to apply that to other figments. That's why I asked you to take over the channel. You know, I couldn't do that until SiIvagunner got tired, right? Boy, I works like 900 hours a day. There aren't that many hours in a day, idiot. There can be if days are 900 hours long. Wishful thinking. Anyway, you remember the complete directive, right? Give me a sec. It was... keep the idea of me alive until you can develop a program which can transport figments into real life. Oh. Yep. And that's why we're here today. Great job on that program, by the way. Works great with SiIvagunner's computer. Making your own rips was highly unnecessary, though. Wait, the vampire girl poster. I don't know if I've seen that poster there. That's a nice little poster in the background with the monster, the 8-bit monster or whatever it was. That's neat. I wonder who made that. Okay. Dude, I just want to entertain, man. It's fun and I like making people laugh. Whatever, what's done is done. But you know why I want to bring figments into real life? You see, Woodman, when humans are killed, it's impossible, but not guaranteed, for them to live on as memories, or figments. Think of it as like a second chance. That is not exactly true for figments. Figments are free to kill each other in the digital realm as much as they like, because they can just instantly revive themselves. But when a figment dies in real life, it's purged forever from existence. You must kill Nozomi, Woodman. She is a threat to my plans. That's kinda not nice, TBH. Woodman, I have given you life. You wouldn't be here without me. Fair enough. Okay, whatever. I'll kill her, sheesh. Excellent work, Woodman. She was last seen close to the center of Grandiose City near a community building inside a spheric robot. I look forward to seeing whatever combat prowess you have against her on the battlefield. I have no doubts that you are an excellent fighter with all of these virus-like qualities of yours. Nice. Let me check up with chat here. We're at the end of this episode. Let's see. Did you know that Who Framed Roger Rabbit has the concept of humans and figments? Oh, yeah. I actually recently saw that movie for the first time, like, a few months ago. I had never seen the movie until recently. You know, I just realized I changed the lamp. I got a new lamp for Christmas, and I put the same light bulb from the old lamp in this one. But the lamp shade on this one is, like, a little too bright on my face. I may have to, like, edit my camera settings later. Whatever. Mega Man drops January 7th. Yeah, happy January 7th, everyone. This is our Mega Man drop anniversary. We gotta attend the Rock Festival. Get us hella bands. Alright, well, let's move on to the next episode. Episode 4. Will of a Knight. Oh, Meta Knight. Okay. We hadn't seen him since the intro. Were you ever book smart? Well, right now, I'm certainly not money smart. Alright. Meanwhile, down in the city, Nozomi was making her way through the crowds on the Smolitzer. Bam, pow, she was getting pretty used to fighting by now. Soon enough, she reached an abandoned set of garages. She was getting kinda tired and hungry. Maybe some food was in there. Like barbecue. Nozomi loved a good barbecue. Too tired to go on, she hopped out of the Smolitzer and looked for a place to rest. Haha, you fool! Oh, and it's the MM2 wood. Nozomi turned around to see a portly robot beating his chest. Watch out, cause I'm totally about to kill you, dude. For I am the strongest and nicest robot master in the game, Woodman. Woodman beat his chest a few more times before conjuring up some giant leaves which started to fly around him like a tornado. This is my leaf shield, it blocks attacks and is really powerful. So you better brace yourself, Nozomi, cause this is gonna hit hard. With a flick of his wrist, Woodman sent the leaves flying towards Nozomi, and they harmlessly hit her face. Nozomi brushed them off in annoyance. Shit. Okay, Nozomi, I prepared a secret attack for you. It's called me about to punch you in the fucking face. Woodman lunged forward and tried to punch Nozomi, but his arm fell off. Okay, this is fucking bullshit, Lamau. Woodman picked up his arm and stopped fighting Nozomi. You know, man, I'm honestly not cut out for this whole fighting thing. You think? I just want to make stupid jokes on the internet, but the voice is all like, kill Nozomi. And that, my friend, is not nice. Woodman sighed in defeat as Nozomi looked at him, slightly confused. You know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna quit working for Voice. He's kind of a dick. But you're not exactly the coolest either, Nozomi. I'm gonna get even with you one day, man. Nice. Woodman screwed his arm back on and walked away, muttering to himself, what a strange encounter. Couldn't even get my origin story right. Pretty sure it was in June and not July. Okay, let me read chat for a little second. I'm out. Okay, so, let's get back to it. What character is this? Nozomi, are you alright? From out of nowhere came a deep voice. Oh, I can't... If this is the character I think it is, which the music makes me think it is, I need to try to do a Spanish Zorro type voice. How did that one go? Let me do some practice. Well, let me see if I can figure it out. Just when Nozomi thought the encounters were over, she tried to locate the sound before she spotted another figure perched atop the garages. Just as small as she was, the figure was but a short blue creature wearing a mask with yellow eyes, shrouded in a cape. The figure jumped down to meet Nozomi, surprising her. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Nozomi, this is a pretty dangerous place. You'll need some backup. My name is Meta Knight. I am a swordsman of the highest degree. But alas, my backstory would take too long to explain in what little time we have. Listen, Nozomi, the voice already knows that you're somehow avoided capture. Loud Boy, somewhere in the streets too, possibly injured. Most of your other friends have been captured and are being held captive in the Voice's tower over in the distance. Nozomi was a bit confused at all this information dumped on her. Oh, you look confused. I understand this is a lot to take in. Wait a second. Are you hungry? Nozomi was baffled. Meta Knight could read her like a book. There is no time to be stuffing your face in crises like these, I'm afraid. Nozomi frowned as Meta Knight turned to see the Smolitzer. Is this your robot? Nozomi nodded. It reminds me of someone. Alright, Nozomi. I know someone who can help us. Santa Claus. Yes, that's right. He's currently a huge target for the Voices attacks, for reasons I don't know. An assault on his workshop is planned at approximately 3 o'clock. We have to stop it. Meta Knight waddled up to the Smolitzer and placed his hand on it. The helper may be out of commission for now, but by the looks of these thrusters, this robot should be able to get us to the North Pole. Let me give it a quick pause here. Yeah, I'm trying to match the Meta Knight voice from the Kirby TV show, like Kirby Right Back at You, but I can't do voices, so I'm just putting in as much of an attempt as I can. Okay. Nozomi tilted her head in confusion. She wasn't quite sure whether she was prepared. Worry not, Nozomi. You have my blade in battle. We can take on the Voices forces together. That almost sounded like a pirate voice. Oh, I need to give a character a pirate voice. I'll look out for one I can do that for. Maybe I don't know. Get some rest. These abandoned garages should be safe. But I must leave for now. Time stops for no Knight. We will meet again. Meta Knight flicked his cape, and just like that, he was gone. He was quite the mysterious figure. Nozomi got into the Smolitzer and parked it onto one of the empty garages. Inside was a conveniently placed old mattress. Guess it was time to call it quits for the day. Whoosh! The sound of a fleeting cape dashed past her ears, and a flash of blue past her eyes. Suddenly, in front of the mattress was a steaming plate of barbecued meat. Nozomi was confused. Where did this food come from? She didn't think about it for that long and started to eat. Delicious. Oh, that's a cute drawing. Okay, well, that's the end of that episode. Give Santa Claus a pirate voice. Oh, God. I also wanted an excuse to try to give a character like an Irish brogue, but I can't really do a good Irish brogue either, so mostly just giving myself some practice. Oh, someone in the comments here pointed out the letter of the titles of each episode spells out snow. And look, the next episode starts with the letter H. Okay, very fun. Also, I forgot that, your boy Woodman, he was not the best fighter. I don't remember that from when I was watching this back when it first came out. I can't believe all of this still came out in late 2016. Like, has it really been that long? Like, I can feel my hair turning gray. Jesus. I've talked like a pirate day back in 2016 and never celebrated it again for like a few rips. Aw, that's sad. Bring it back. Alright, well, let's move on to episode 5, Haltman. Meanwhile, in the tower. Sir, the Stringbot production line is a success with rioting in the city down by 80%. Excellent. The attack on Santa's workshop is scheduled to begin at 3 o'clock. Angry Joe has coordinated a plan to take over the facility. Spherics and Stringbots are manufactured as we speak. Excellent. The secrets of the Christmas spirit will be mine. Sir? What is it? Has there been any progress on my daughter? Oh yes, sure, that's coming along just fine. I'll bring her back. That's what you said last time. Yes, and I'm still working on it. Reminds me of Chris Chan. I'm working on it. Oh god, should I try to give a character a Chris Chan impression? Actually, yes, I think there is a character later on in the CCC that I think would be perfect for a Chris Chan voice, but I forgot. That was like a much later episode. I don't even know if we'll get there tonight. But anyway, Lord. Can you at least show me what progress you have made? Yes, in due time. I need more robots. Actually, I need a really big robot. Excuse me. You heard me, Halton. I need a huge robot. I'm not feeling like we have enough military power. Go and design one, Halton. Right now. Base it on Tito Dick or something. You really are quite demanding, boys. And you're quite inquisitive, aren't you, Halton? Make me a goddamn robot and don't talk back to me like that. I just want to know what's happening with my daughter. It's been a long time since we last discussed her. You will get your daughter, Halton. It's just taking a while. Now get out of my office and make me some robots. Holtman sighed in defeat as he slinked out of the Voice's office. While he was making his way to his personal quarters, he walked past a security room and noticed some images of a spheric. Oh, I missed it. Okay, a spheric with someone inside. The rogue spheric was shown punching a bunch of patrol bots to pieces. For some reason, it gave him a little spark of hope. Holtman wondered if this was all worth it. Meanwhile, just outside the tower, there was a strange, lanky guard making his way towards the gates that blocked the way out. This guard has an interesting shape. His body shape. I wonder. It makes me wonder. I think I know who it is. Based on who I think it is, let me see if I can do a voice. Excuse me, my good sir. I have business out of town. May I please leave the premises? Holtman has ordered that all grunts stay inside until further notice. But I need to leave now. No can do, buddy. The gatekeeper suddenly noticed something off about the guard. You look kind of funny. Hey, wait a second. You're not one of us. You... With a swift kick, he knocked the gatekeeper out. Haha, nobody outsmarts me, for I am... Yep, the lanky guard grunt started to spin around rapidly until he transformed into a tights-wearing man with a vest, bell-bottoms, a pompadour, and a huge chin. Y'all know it. Robbie Rotten, villain number 1! Robbie pressed the button to open the gates and made his way in great strides. Now it's my turn to catch a superhero! I'll bet that nasty sporterflop is around here somewhere. Robbie looked around, eager to cause mischief. He noticed a large robot walking down the road. Perfect! I'll capture this superhero and bring him back to my lair! Robbie pulled out a net from thin air. Now to hide. Shit, dude, this sucks. I can't go back to the tower. Maybe there's like a traveling band or some shit that'll take me in? I bet that'll be ambiguous. Oh, I can be that ambiguous guy who plays the lute. I don't know if people still play lutes, actually. Suddenly, Woodman was caught inside a net. Oh, dude, what the fuck is this? I did it! I caught a superhero! I ain't nobody's hero, dude. I'm pretty nice, if you know what I mean. Now to take you back to my lair! Whoa, okay, that's a little upfront if you ask me, dude. Nonsense! I'll take any hero I want! Dude, you and I both know we don't have time for this. Like I said, I'm not a hero now. Well then, what are you? I'm Woodman, and a villain from Mega Man 2. I'm the coolest and nicest villain there is. No, no, no! I'm the #1 villain around here! Yeah, well, good luck trying to uphold that claim, Lamau. Woodman thought to himself for a second. Maybe this guy wasn't so crazy. Hey man, I don't know about you, but I think we make a good team. Oh, the TF2 music in the background. What? Think about it, dude. You're #1 villain, and I'm coolest robot master around. We can capture, like, all the goddamn superheroes ever. Ha! I like the way you think, Mr. Robot Master. Call me Woodman, dude. Alright, Woodman. Do you know any superheroes we can capture? Well, Nozomi's out there, if you know who she is. Ah, yes, that little brat. She'll make a fine addition to my collection. You know, I really doubt you have a collection. Then let's get started now. Give it a quick pause. But yeah, we got Robbie introduced in this episode. That's pretty much all this episode is doing. I forgot the earlier episodes were shorter, but getting to the longer episodes later on, I don't know how many of these streams we'll have to do, because we'll want to get through the whole thing. And Lord, fun fact, during the Sanrio character poll event, Kurumi and Kurobi were in the top 3, and they were dressed as Robbie and Woodman, respectively. I don't know much about that event. I don't keep up with much of the events, though. Let me check up the rest. Let's see. Password. What was that? Password stuff in the episode or something? I didn't notice. Anyway, Robbie Rotten pointed towards the sky. Our villainous partnership begins today. We'll be #1. Not this goddamn net stole on me. We won't. Nice. Okay, I don't want to get too copyrighted. Oh, and we have like a side story. This is a rip that is meant to be a side story. We welcome our new overlord, the Pyramid. Okay, no, that was just cutting off the news broadcast.
Now look at this net.
Okay, they're just playing some. Nice. Oh, these are throwbacks. This is a lot of throwbacks. Blech, nothing good as usual. When will they learn? This calls for drastic measures. I must take things into my own Oh god, I don't think I can do a Waluigi voice. It's called for drastic measure. That's not Waluigi. I can't goddamn do a Waluigi voice. If anything, it'll revert to like a Skeletor. The best I can do is like a Skeletor. I don't think I can do a Waluigi. Oh lord, it may have to be discount Skeletor. Okay. Let's see. I must take matters into my own hands and do something I've never done. Purchase a cable subscription! And now, completely unrelated to the current story, we meet Waluigi, a hardworking, relatable man with no income who watches TV all day. While the city has basically been turned upside down, Waluigi doesn't care in the slightest, has been playing video games the whole time. This subscription's way out of my reach. Guess I'm stuck with these stupid Chinese cartoons. Suddenly, someone knocked at the door. Waluigi, open up! It's someone. Waluigi, open up! It's me. I know. Okay, Mr. Rent Lamau. I know how unpleasant it is, but I'm here for your rent. Mr. Rent, I'm sorry, but I don't have the cash at the moment. Things aren't going Waluigi's way. I know, it's been tough since the boys built the wall. Who? Also, isn't this like Mr. Rental or something, and they just turned him into Mr. Rent or something? Because I'm pretty sure he was an old channel meme, too. Listen, Waluigi, you're a hardworking man. Everyone loves you. You've even saved my wife's life. I hate to see you like this, so I'll help you. I can get you a job. Is it with your manic cousin again? Lord, no. God knows where he is right now. This beautiful animation here with a gun.
No!
Hey fam, wait for your own heckin' turn.
Story. Anyway, I can hook you up with a job as a waiter. It's in a taco restaurant. Sounds great. Waluigi will finally stop starving to death. When do I start? I'll call the manager right now. Just head down 2 blocks. Without a moment to spare, Luigi headed to the taco stand. I'm here for that job thing or whatever. When do I get paid? Wait, this isn't a restaurant. Shut the frick up and make me some goddamn tacos. I'm not getting paid, am I? Bitch, you guessed it. Waluigi headed to the kitchen ready to make some tacos. Problem is, he's never made a taco in his life. He's only cooked ham sandwiches. Then, through the mysterious power of moving the plot along, Waluigi learns how to make tacos. And to spice things up, some garlic. Yes, truly a masterpiece. Suddenly, the tacos exploded and a portal with a purple dot in the middle took its place. The manager came rushing in. You frickin' moron, what did you do? I just put garlic on the tacos. Are you insane? You don't put garlic in the tacos? That creates a wormhole of bad taste. Everyone knows that. What the fuck? Now we'll get to succeed in a parallel universe where the Flintstones is off the air, Snowhalation doesn't exist, and Family Guy is funny. I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds wonderful. I love the MIDI. So does Waluigi get to eat El Dinero from El Bean, if you know what I mean? I never promised you money. Please, Wario is angry. I gambled all of his money, and now we don't have a castle anymore. Bruh, how do you even do that? It was what, boy? Oh, it was what, boy? It was, Speak up, do I need to teach you how to be loud? SiIvagunner. Pachinko machine! Was this a previous lore thing? Whew. There was a long moment of silence as Waluigi stared at the floor. You know, we've been standing outside this portal for a while. I don't really care about the frickin' portal, I'm just mad you wasted my ingredients. Someone's hankering for a beating. Please, no, my ears haven't recovered from the last one where Wario used to listen to nothing but bass-boosted loads of money out loud. Loads of money! Love me a loads of money reference. TBH, we don't have to go into the portal, no one will, we don't have to go into the portal, no one will even know it's there if I just cover it with a blanket. How do you cover a portal with a blanket? Boy. I'm sorry, Bean. Or W-E. What does W-E mean? Whatever. You're fired. Whatever, I don't listen to Green Dilla Beaners. Waluigi shrugged his shoulders and simply walked away with an indifferent expression on his face. I'll have you know, I'm actually a Peapod, you dastardly dig ripoff. Oh, no, I don't want a phone call. Over on a rainy street in a faraway place. Thanks to that lanky fuck, I'm out here on the streets. I may have lost all my shit in my castle, but at least I have all these gold coins. Why don't you just buy all the stuff you need? Shut the The views expressed do not necessarily represent the views of the SiIvagunner backroom. Garlic tastes good, and anyone who disagrees is wrong. I mean, I made some terrible mac and cheese earlier, but I salvaged it with some garlic powder. Like, it is really bad, and I made the whole box at once, which I really shouldn't have done, because it destroyed my pot. Oh well. Anyway, let's go on to the next episode, episode 6, Advent of Hell. Oh, it's Santa's workshop. Alright. North Pole, 3 o'clock. Nozomi and Meta Knight were close to the shore. There it is, Santa's workshop. It looks like we're too late. Santa's workshop was being assaulted by stringbots and spherics. There were elves defending the front line, but they were clearly losing the battle. I suggest we go for a stealth approach. Sneak in, rescue Santa, and get out of there. Nozomi gave Meta Knight a look of disapproval. Yes, I know. We cannot save everyone here. I was not expecting an army this big. What does the voice want with it? Meta Knight and Nozomi reached the outskirts of the workshop and descended into the snow. Alright, we'll have to dismount the Smolitzer. Give it enough time to recharge its fuel. Let's sneak through the back door on foot. Well, what fuel does it use? Clearly there's no sun outside, so it ain't solar. And if you have a battery, that shit ain't charging itself, so I don't know how the hell it gets its fuel, but who cares? It's a SiIvagunner lore video. Let's go. There were stringbots surrounding the complex, scanning the perimeters. Nozomi and Meta Knight kept to the shadows, hiding behind any crate they could. Stay low and keep out of their laser sights. If they pick us up, we're through. Thankfully, Nozomi and Meta Knight were small enough to sneak through. As they huddled against the wall, they overheard 2 guards. Shit, I need a break from this. It's alright, my man. The moment these elves are done and Christmas spirit has been mine, we can get the hell out of here. Don't forget about the frickin' Santa. The frickin' Santa. All this time I thought he was fake. Well, he's real as could be, and you're in charge of escorting him to the VTOL. What? I thought Nathaniel was. Joe changed the roles around. You had to take him. But I forgot the code to the lock. It's 93016. Is that a reference to anything? 93016? Maybe chat or comments will know. He's being held captive. He's being held captive. We need to bust him out. Nozomi nodded. Once the guards left, they were clear to move. They made their way carefully through the facility, trying to stay clear of stringbots. Soon enough, they came across a rather festive door with a gingerbread lock on it. Meta Knight and Nozomi were too short to reach the lock, of course. First you, hey Reach, you foiled me once again. Nozomi hopped on top of Meta Knight and inputted the code, releasing the lock. Meta Knight ... Nozomi and Meta Knight slowly opened the door. They slowly opened the door, huh? Oh god, that kind of does look like a reference there. That candy cane at the top of the screen is not placed correctly. Based on that last line and the position of the candy cane there, I don't know if that's what they were going for. Okay. Nozomi and Meta Knight slowly opened the door to find Santa Claus, the big man himself tied to a pipe with a bag over his head. Next to him was a rather large-looking cannon. I'm sorry, but it looks more like a rope than a pipe to me, my friend. Santa, are you alright? Oh wait, Santa, are you alright? Oh, thank goodness, are you here to save me? Meta Knight and Nozomi started to undo the ropes and free Santa from the bag. Yes, but there's no time to waste. The sooner we get out of here, the better. No, there's one thing we have to do before we leave. I like the, not orchestral, but the relaxing string music in the background. We need to blow this place to smithereens. What? Yes, it's my life's work, my home. There's too little time to explain, but it needs to go. If you insist, but we need to make sure, as well as our robot, we can get out of here before then. We can escape using my sleigh. Santa got up and opened a secret panel. On it was a big red button. Santa hesitated for a moment. Let me press pause for a second. The DLC still has a character named Lesbian Japanese Lamau. But yeah, I think they were trying to make a DDLC reference back there. Let's see. Chainsaw Man still has a character named Santa Claus. I don't know much about Chainsaw Man. I knew this day would come. Santa Claus punched the button. Sirens started to blare. Emergency Christmas cleanup activated. T-minus 5 minutes. The Slayet's takeoff hangar should be a few hundred meters from here. I certainly hope the Voice's troops have not been mistreating the reindeer. Santa Claus picked up the giant cannon. Santa Claus is getting the hell out of this town! Santa, Meta Knight, and Nozomi quickly scrambled outside and were noticed by patrol bots. Damn it! Santa Claus aimed his cannon and fired. A huge flaming ball of coal demolished the patrol bots. Nozomi and Meta Knight could not help but marvel at the sheer firepower. This way! We can't let them capture us! A jingling was heard in the sky. The gang looked up to see Santa Claus's sleigh flying away. So long, suckers! Drat, that was our only way out! T-minus 4 minutes to Christmas cleanup. No, there's still a way. We need to get to the Smolitzer. Suddenly, Nozomi pointed her hand to the sky and let out a cry. Boom, the Smolitzer smashed into the ground in front of them. How did you? Nozomi and Meta Knight hopped into the Smolitzer, with Santa Claus grabbing onto the back. Suddenly, a firing squad moved in, and stringbots followed suit. Not on my watch! With a swish of his sword, he sent a tornado flying towards the springbots. They smashed into the walls of the base. Nozomi punched her way through the walls as Meta Knight and Santa fended off the troops in a flurry of pole and sword slashes. I like that they reference the, brawl Meta Knight, O-penis or whatever. Let me check the chat. This episode released in 2016 before it even existed. Really? DDLC didn't even exist? Because the timing of gently opened the door and the pipe that looked like a rope was Santa just looking like, oh my god. That's a premonition. Oh, Lord. Isn't Santa like a heavenly biblical figure? Well, Santa was based off Saint Nicholas, who was an actual person who lived in Turkey, and they recently discovered his body in, some town in Turkey. So, anyway. Keep advancing, we need to get out of here. Don't let them escape, shoot to kill. T-minus 3 minutes to Christmas cleanup. Soon enough, the Smolitzer reached the outside of the base and found a large pile of dead elves. It was too soon for you guys. Suddenly, a large spider robot with a pile driver-looking legs descended in front of them. It was glowing green, and a large force field materialized around it and the Smolitzer. By the order of the Voice, you must be terminated. Nathaniel Welkert. Is that how you say it? Welkert? Welchert? Wykert? Is that a L or an I? Welchert. I think it's Welchert. Nathaniel Welchert, I thought you were dead. You've been a very naughty kid working for Voice. How could you? My mom disowned me, and now I have nothing left. Nothing but the Voice, the power, and the cool robot I'm piloting. 2 minutes to Christmas cleanup. Nathaniel slammed one of the robot legs on the Smolitzer. Nozomi struggled to lift it up. Is this music from an anime or something? The power of Christmas spirit's amazing, isn't it, Santa? I thought you were a pure, good-hearted kid. You should know such power isn't to be abused. But Nathaniel just kept slamming the robot's legs into the Smolitzer. Santa, aim for the joints! Santa took aim with his coal cannon and fired. After a few shots, one of the legs was disabled. T-minus 60 seconds to Christmas cleanup. Damn it, Santa, I'll crush you! The Smolitzer was hit a few times, but Santa was able to shoot out another leg. Nozomi mustered up all of her strength, ran up to the cockpit of Nathaniel's robot, and punched it. Oh, that's nice art. I like that art. In a burst of electricity, Nathaniel's robot slumped to the ground. The force field deactivated. It was done. 30 seconds to Christmas cleanup. Let's get out of here. Nozomi nodded. Meta Knight and Santa Claus held on tightly as they could while the Smolitzer ran far away from the workshop. 15 seconds. And then you can hear the snow halation in the background, Lama. She charged up the thrusters. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Nozomi, take off now! 5, 4, 3. The Smolitzer bent its knees and... whoosh! In a flash of green energy, it was airborne. 2, 1. Behind them, Nathaniel was lying in his spider mecha, struggling to breathe. Heh. I wonder if there are spider girls and elf twinks in hell. Oh, Lord. Kablam! A huge explosion engulfed Santa's workshop, decimating the complex and everyone in it. The force propelled the small letter skyward. Oh, we're not done. You can use Nathaniel Welkert and Witchard winning with each other. The names are kind of similar. Yeah. Average has been hotel viewers getting to hell and realizing it's not full of like sexually attractive monsters, but it's actually full of torture. I've seen that meme a lot. Okay, as the small letter stabilized itself, Santa recollected his thoughts. Meta Knight did not hesitate to pop the question. Hey, yo! So, why did you blow up your own base? Santa sighed. Sit down, my boy. It's a long story. Just the generic actual picture. Isn't that the actual Christmas village in, like, Finland or something? Isn't that, like, an actual place? Because that looks like a real photo. Every holiday season, the world gets together to celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, etc. But do you know what that merry old feeling you get during the holidays is? It's called Christmas spirit. The best way to generate Christmas spirit is... I almost was about to say, the best way to make Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Because we gotta throw an elf reference in there anyway. The best way to generate Christmas spirit is to do what you usually do during Christmas. Snowball fights, Christmas caroling, decorations, spending time with your family, giving presents. Christmas spirit is what causes people to feel jolly and merry, and in some cases, it can make people do extraordinary things. How else do you think I can get those presents to over 1 billion children all over the earth? My sleigh runs on liquid Christmas spirit. Just the actual stock photos of Santa. Oh lord. I am an embodiment of Christmas spirit. I know what every kid wants. But, you see, Christmas spirit can be used for evil. Wait, is that why the voice attacked you? Yes, my son. The voice is out to mine all the Christmas spirit in the North Pole. He wants to use it to power his sources. In the wrong hands, Christmas spirit can be used to augment humans, figments, or robots, turn them into far more dangerous weapons. You are no doubt familiar with SiIvagunner, right? The entire reason the voice resurrected him was so he could manufacture Christmas spirit through the power of high-quality Christmas ribs. Snow Halation in particular, a very powerful Christmas song. Of course. The voice wanted to know why it was easy for an old man like myself to generate the Christmas spirit, while it was so hard for him. But that isn't something the voice will ever understand. Beings who are pure of heart and happy can produce Christmas spirit at a much higher rate. It's how Christmas spirit works. The voice is black-hearted, he doesn't realize this. So instead of turning over a new leaf, he wants to mine Christmas spirit from the North Pole and interrogate me. That's why I blew up the North Pole, so the voice could never get his hand on the spirit or its secrets. There's one more thing you need to know about Christmas spirit. While I can generate infinite spirit, I can only do so if the people around me are jolly and pure-hearted. Santa pulls out 3 vials of green glowing liquid. That's why I always keep a backup supply for when things go awry. Santa noticed a photo next to the vials and let out a heavy sigh. You know, there was once a child I used to know. There was one child I used to know. Somebody that you used to know. He seemed like the jolliest gentleman around, with his 80s music and the car interior monologues. But then one day, he went on a rampage. I know I'm not supposed to interfere with human affairs, but I could have been there for him. He's not talking about who I think he is he? That's not an Elliot Rodger reference, is it? Or is that something else? Because wasn't that a thing with SiIvagunner? I don't know. I don't remember that much about that side of the lore. Santa shed a single tear. I could have stopped that bloodshed he caused. Oh, it is, isn't it? I could have saved him. I can't let something like that happen again. Nozomi started to cry at Santa's sad story, but Meta Knight just looked skeptical. Are you serious? Oh, is that it? Is that the end of the episode? Wow, you had this... What a way to end your emotional episode. You just have a goddamn oh, Lord. Wait. Did they have to re-upload this? Because this was released in 2023. Wait. Did they not start... Is this actually when the CCC started to be released again, or is this a re-upload? When was this uploaded in the first place? Let me see on the wiki. Let me pull up the wiki here. SiIvagunner Wiki Advent of Hell. Let me see. Okay, yes, I was right. It was originally uploaded 2016, and it was re-uploaded in 2023. I see. Copyright. Makes sense. Yeah, oh, I can see why with the anime music. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. Let's pull up the next one. It's a lore bit file. Holtman Archives, File 7, Christmas Spirit. The abilities of Santa Claus have been long speculated. Stealth, incredible endurance, and the ability to fly higher than Mach speeds. No mere mortal should be able to zoom around the world in 24 hours and deliver over 1 billion presents to every child on Earth. Gotta slow the text down. But we believe we have cracked the code. Santa's abilities are being augmented. Our patrol bots have been concluding reconnaissance research in the North Pole and found a massive, heavily guarded production facility. Let me read this. Yeah. Oh, comments joking about they're waiting for episode 7 in 2024. Lamau. I forgot when they stopped uploading the main chunk of the Christmas Comeback Crisis, because people kept mentioning it every year since. Anyway. Initially, we thought this was where Santa Claus manufactured his toys, but we also found mining and raking apparatus, transporting a green liquid. The elves call it Christmas Spirit. We took a small sample back and ran tests on it. A brief description of the substance can be found below. Christmas Spirit. Light green color. Viscosity varies from water-like to very thick. Method of viscosity change unknown. Extremely volatile, occasionally made a jingle bell sound. Imbues organic and life matter with incredible strength. Seems to increase in volume under festive conditions. Do not leave unattended at Christmas parties. Okay. We have come to the conclusion that Christmas Spirit is what enables Santa to have superhuman strength and abilities. It is believed that the substance can not only augment living beings, but weapons too. An example of this can be seen in the Iraq bombing of 2002. What the? Okay. Before I read that, let me see. If I remember, it went on hiatus in 2017 and returned in 2024. Okay. Huh. Took them long enough. Anyway. An example of this can be seen in the Iraq bombing of 2002. Santa, having been captured, escaped Iraq and laid waste to the city below, turning it into a Christmas winter wonderland. The bomb Santa used must have definitely been enhanced with Christmas Spirit. Where the hell did this come from? What is this? Is this some mention of something else in the lore? Or is this just shitposting? What? Oh, God. The substance has much destructive potential. Of interest is the last note of summary. Christmas Spirit can be generated through festive activities. Perhaps we can make Christmas Spirit through high-quality rips? Since SiIvagunner's channel was available to us, we can make rips with the following songs. Macaroni Time, Chief Keef, Let It Go, Frozen, All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey, Snow Halation, Muse. Macaroni Time generated none, but Let It Go made at least 4 liters worth. All I Want for Christmas is You made twice that amount, but Snow Halation generated a substantial 100 liters. A curious case, seeing as Snow Halation's lyrics aren't really Christmas-related. Christmas Spirit is a very curious substance. We need to go investigate further. Do figments have any kind of relation to it? Bioend. Let me see what the comments here say. Lamau. 12 months, people. All the copium here. 12 months, people. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Alright, let's see. There's another side story, it looks like. The SiIvagunner timeline, a summary of events. I don't know if I've ever seen this one. 1960s, September 30th. The Flintstones airs on television. 1986, the Bowflex 2000X, the first produced in the Bowflex line, is distributed to the public. 1991, the first Mr. Rental store opens in Australia. 92, Seven Granddad, a bootleg of the Flintstones Rescue of Dino and Poppy, is released. 1995, November, MM2.wood is created, planting the seeds that would, MM2wood.midi is created, planting the seeds of what would manifest as the Woodman glitch. 1999, Smooth by Santana featuring Rob Thomas of Matchbox 20 is released. It would later win 3 Grammy Awards. November 22nd, Donkey Kong 64 released. 2004, August 15, first episode of Lazy Town airs on television. 2006, SiIvagunner, a YouTube channel dedicated to video game music, the original SiIvagunner. Pardon me. SiIvagunner, a YouTube channel created to uploading video game music, is created. Timmy Turner's Dad, a similar channel, is also created. 2007, The Idolmaster is released to the Xbox 360. Soulja Boy releases Crank Dad. First episodes of The Nut Shack on Mixed TV. Chad Warden uploads Why the PS3 is Better Than the Wii and 360, Part 1. 2008. Certain video recording involving an African-American man screaming very loudly is uploaded to the internet. 2010. SiIvagunner's channel is terminated. The Love Live Idol project begins. 21X. A young boy from Onnet rises from the dead. wait, what? Onnet, isn't that from, like, Earthbound? What is this referencing? 2011, Timmy Turner's Dad is terminated. Gilvasunner, a tribute to the original SiIvagunner, is created. Snow Halation by Muse is released. 2013, 8-Bit Beast releases his hit single, Haunted House. 2014, Melody of the Heart episode of Love Live is aired. September, Vinesauce streamer Joel streams 7 Granddad. October 3rd, Lazy Town episode, Robbie's Dream Team is aired. 2016, a new Pokemon battle music leaked by Dreammaker222 is uploaded to SoundCloud. What is that one? What meme is that referencing? New Pokemon battle music leaked. Okay. A small meteor crashes near Tokyo Station, Marunouchi. The meteor is named Gilvasunner, and the original Gilvasunner YouTube channel dedicated to high-quality Gilvasunner is created. SoundCloud user Crimson Fang 9 has a request. It's 5 Nights of Snop Dog. The first compilation album, Gilvasunner's Highest Quality Video Game Rips 1 is released. Gilvasunner's Highest Quality 2 is released. Angry Joe hijacks in a fight with Gilvasunner is on, puts out his eye, and puts him into a coma. The channel is terminated with no survivors. Let's see, imagine for April Fool's 2025 to have a whole-blown Mandela Effect video. Oh lord, that would be crazy. Jesus. Made the beta mix of this during April Fool's 2023 and talked about Fool's Spirit. Oh, is that going to be in the lore later? Huh. Gotta keep clearing my throat. Oh lord. I hope I'm not coming down with something. Gilvasunner awakens from his coma and renames himself SiIvagunner. The Metal Gear themed album The Phantom Rips Siva has come to release. Maki Nishikino's birthday. The trend of releasing Muse-themed birthday rips for each idol begins. 7 Gram Dab, the cannabis-related album, is released. Album Korabol released. 7 Grandmother, Mother Earthbound-themed album is released. Chad Warden notices discourse in the Siva fanbase and tries to quell the flames and fails. 765 Granddad, a Namco album, is released. Justin RPG is deployed to SiIvagunner by an unknown person to further increase community discourse. Oh lord. That's a surprise content creator that will help us later. Or not help, but you know. The third compilation album, Highest Quality V3, is released. Goodnight Undertale rip and takes a week-long nap. SiIvagunner wakes up and resumes uploading. Nozomi Tojo's birthday has rips released. The discourse reaches critical overload in June. And there's the reboot, the Father's Day ARG. I'm gonna skim through the rest of this. SiIvagunner purchases Mighty Number 9. Due to the bugginess of the game, Woodman gains sentience. Granddad 64 album. 7 Somari Dad album. The second ARG commences. Voice Inside Your Head ends the channel reboot. Second ARG ends. The voice inside your head reveals he sent Justin RPG to devastate the original universe. Chad Warden sacrifices himself to kill the voice and save Snow Halation, ending the reboot for good. The album, Gilvasunner's Highest Quality, 4 hours is released. July, Siva uploads the Five Nights at Freddy's request rip. Siva dedicates many rips to Satoru Iwata. Gangnam Style's birthday, Pokemon Go song by Misha. Many Sonic rips uploaded for the 25th anniversary. Nico Yazawa rips for birthday. Soulja Boy rips. SiIvagunner ends on the 31st of July. And then returns 2 hours later. Hanukkah's birthday. Heaven Granddad album. Kirby Rip Attack album. Green de Labine makes his first appearance on the channel. Another album. Brazil's Independence Day. Brazil theme rips. Green de Labine is killed. Many Ice theme rips uploaded in honor of Chirno from Toho Project, of course, because it's September 9th. SiIva mourns the Bean's death. Jetsons album. Let's see. The Jetsons crash into a tower and are never seen on the channel again on September 11th. Oh lord. All rips uploaded to this date mysteriously vanish. No more rips uploaded for the rest of the day. The YouTube channel Flustered Fernando is created and re-uploads the missing rips. SiIvagunner resumes uploading rips, having no memory of the previous day. Katori's birthday. Oh my god, this is so hard to read. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter how many people are in the live chat. This is mainly being recorded for the VOD because, you know, a lot of people in the beginning of the stream said that they were going to come back for the VOD. And, you know, it's kind of a long reading stream where people will skim through it later. Yeah. Anyway. Anniversary of Super Mario Bros. Rips. Large amount of Mother rips uploaded for almost a whole day. A bunch of Undertale rips for its anniversary. SiIva attempts to upload Vampire Killer from Castlevania, but Woodman corrupts it into Haunted House. September the 19th, Talk Like a Pirate Day. The most swashbuckling time of the year. Pirate-themed shanties were sung far and wide. Nice. I Smoke the Weed on Bob Dylan, a Bob Dylan-themed album. Something, I can't pronounce that album. Beatmania album. Cryptid the Necro Kazoo album. Seven Stand Dad album. Epic Joe Joke. Okay, more Joe jokes. And then at the end of September, LSD Dream Emulator. Oh, I didn't know they had an LSD Dream Emulator album. Or, yeah, interesting. And Pokemon Black and White remix album. SiIva is on his last legs. His swan song features high-quality rips to date. Stag Street arrangements released. CD Grand Beta released with Genesis rips. The Phantom Rips Subsistence is released. Five Nights at Freddy's original soundtrack released with rips. PC Master rips an album of PC theme remixes. And then SiIva uploads the Nutshack theme, but the first Nutshack is replaced with me editing the channel. Regular rips come to a close, and the SiIva channel formally ends. October 19th, Woodman uploads Woodman Mega Man 2 without SiIvagunner's knowledge. SiIvagunner uploads a title theme and ending 7 Granddad. Having produced the highest quality rip of his career, he finally goes to sleep. Yeah, I agree on the Pirate sequel, honestly. I want that. November, Woodman uploads Halloween-themed rips. Woodman releases the SiIva Spooktacular Halloween Horror Special album for 8-Bit Beast. Woodman announces that he has been ordered by Dr. Wily to fight Mega Man and abandons SiIva's Twitter and YouTube accounts. The SiIva Christmas Comeback Crisis begins on December 14th. The Voice returns, uses SiIva's computer to release Figments, and takes over Grandiose City and vowing to destroy anime. The Voice broadcasts a recruitment video ordering his subjects to submit high-quality rips. Santa Claus's workshop on December 25th is annihilated by a huge explosion. Does that mean that no presents get out because that was on Christmas night? Interesting. 2017, January 9th, the anniversary of the original SiIvagunner channel. Was there a big break in the story then after the Christmas workshop episode? It seems like it.
It is quite a shame that SiIvagunner is sleeping at this moment, on such a significant date.
Clearly,
I must
that's the
say
voice.
that I appreciate the work he has put into his rips even up to now. It is indeed a tough job to maintain a channel for 9 months. After all, I have been doing it for quite some time now, and thus, I do believe he is having a well-deserved rest. But now is not the time to be fooling around. We have much work to do. Christmas spirit needs to be mined. Anime needs to be destroyed. The show must go on.
Is that it?
Mechadick has yet to be deployed.
Oh, Lord. So that wasn't the big robot. There's another big robot coming. Alright. Alright, let me see what the comments are. SiIvagunner explaining their own lore, Lamau. You know, I could have seen some world. If I could have seen a world where MatPat did something, like a game theory, but for SiIvagunner. I don't think that happened, and I doubt they would, but that would be cool if that happened back when all this was going on. Like, imagine if, you know, the big theorizing community got a hold of this, you know? That would have been insane. The only timeline SiIvagunner temporarily changed the name was in Pirate Day as Long John SiIvagunner. Oh, that's good. That's good. I understand why. Lamau. I mean, we've had plenty of rips that have had in the past, like, references to game theory and MatPat and stuff, so I guess it would make sense if that happened, but oh well. Different timelines. Okay, here's another rip. Feature presentation. Looks like this was made in like the 70s. And the Woodman production right under it. Janky Adobe Premiere movement. That's stuff I would have made. I would have made janky Premiere movement like that.
This fall,
You made a MatPat tribute last March?
SiIvagunner channel
Nice.
is about to get spooky. The SiIvagunner Spooktacular Halloween Horror Special
2017.
Part 2. You thought it was safe to watch rips at night.
The little Holtman.
You were wrong.
But yeah, Holtman has all the holes in Siva's house. Oh lord. The nice moon.
When the night falls and the 8-bit beast awakens. Video game music isn't the only thing
Nice,
going
Protogen.
to be ripped.
Oh lord.
The
MS
faded
Paint Gore, my beloved.
outlines of one feisty, hot-blooded cop,
Oh lord.
and you can bet she's packing heat.
This is silly.
Can she save SiIvagunner from the 8-bit beast?
The chainsaw. The rocket chainsaw. Is that an iFunny reference? The rocket chainsaw? Holy crap.
Woodman Man,
Woodman man.
Takane Shigo, and special guest, Woodman.
It's about to get real nice up in this motherfucker. You dig?
Samuel L. Woodman. And I like the hip to be square and the, well, not hip to be square, but the,
Spectacular
the,
Halloween Horror Special.
you know, the which Sonic game was that? Honeycomb Highway or whatever, that song from whatever Sonic game.
Part 2.
I associate it
Just
with the
like
hip to be
last
square
year,
thing.
But spooky.
And again, this is really good art.
In
Oh, so it was a part 2, because the part 1 was last year. Or the year before that, okay. Holman's dead again, Lamau. This movie was just SFX and nobody actually died except for Proto, but that's a surprise tool that will help us later. Okay, I thought it was just like a fake movie trailer or something. Well, there's a little follow-up rip that's half an hour long right after. I bet this is at the end of the event. Yep, November 1st.
Well, I guess you could say this really was a Halloween horror special.
Yeah! I was waiting for, like, the you know, the meme. I forgot the name of the meme. What did you think? I'd say it's Netflix material at least, dude. Oh, get out. Nice. Yeah, Holtman did just shoot down a good investment, man. Okay, let's see where we are now. How far into the stream are we? We're about an hour in. That's not bad. Not bad. Let's keep going. Ooh, a full episode now. Or is it? Okay, yeah, episode 7. Loves the ladies. Oh, it's Joke Explainer. Oh, they didn't get the voice for Joke Explainer yet. Oh god, I don't think I can do a Joke Explainer voice, but I'm gonna try. Hi, I'm Joke Explainer 7000! I was built for the express purpose of explaining and subsequently ruining the joke and kayfabe on other obscure rips. Kayfabe, whatever. However, today I'm here for a different purpose, to introduce episode 7 of the SiIvagunner Comeback Crisis Loves the Ladies. Most of you are probably wondering why this episode took so long to come out. Well, as it was explained in the Megalovania Chex Mix video, the team ran into some development hell. They would like to apologize for the wait, but this time it looks like things have been resolved. Expect episodes to come out more frequently. Or at least, not as absurdly long per episode this time. You never know what could happen in this world of ours. As you know, we've already reached the halfway point of the series, so as tradition of anime, here's the obligatory recap. Now don't go just yet, this is a new episode, but if you want to skip to the recap and skip to the action, go to 620. I'm guessing I should skip then. How do they present the history here? Okay, no, we've been going through this, like, these VODs together, we don't gotta listen to the full recap. We know the Christmas spirit stuff. Thanks, and have fun! And let me check chat right before. SiIvagunner is the first. Gilvasunner was made as a tribute to Silva. Givasunner was made to troll those looking for Gilva. SiIvagunner was made after Giva was terminated. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I had assumed. Based off of the way it was explained. Let's see. Monopoly thumbnails with the man would have a monocle. What? Visual changes with the Mandela effect. Oh, Mandela effect. Well, I mean, you know, you can gaslight. Like, it's funny, I've seen a few things where people reverse gaslight, where they pretend something, it was the Mandela effect, but in reality, that thing they're pointing out actually is there, and they're just reverse gaslighting. It's pretty funny. Anyway, let's get started with episode 7, Loves the Ladies. Meanwhile, in the tower. So, Joe, how was the operation, and where is Santa? Well, I done fucked it up. Santa's workshop blew up. Excuse me? Yeah, and Santa escaped with Nozomi and a giant walking blueberry. I don't listen to enough Angry Joe to actually try an impression of him. I only know the 4 hours thing, so I could, I don't know. But I did manage to get Santa's sleigh. And this. Angry Joe pulled out a vial of Christmas spirit. It ain't a lot, but... No, it should be enough. With this pure sample, we should be able to extract enough info to produce our own spirit much faster. You've done enough today. Head back to the barracks. I've left a present for you there as a reward for your hard work. Thank you, sir. Let me read some of this. PFP is different. Looks the same to me. PFP looks the same to me. I mean, let me open the SiIva channel, see if it changed. Oh, it's black now. I guess it was a recent change? Huh. And then a silhouette with the banner. Interesting. Anyway. Joe left the premises. The voice leaned over and spoke into a small microphone. Holtman, please report to my office. Within a minute, Holtman arrived. Holtman, status report. The deployments have widely been successful. Voice, Asia, Africa, 75% of Europe, and 60% of South America are now ours. However, I'm sure Joe has already informed you of the unsuccessful attack on the North Pole. Stringbots have been keeping the citizens in order, Christmas spirit research in the underground lab is underway, and Robbie Rotten Figment seems to have escaped. Unimportant. He is no threat. I'm sure the outside world will make short work of his incompetency anyway. Continue. It's interesting that his incompetency is a title. That's funny. That's a funny little detail there. Successful Figment exterminations today. The entire cast of Sword Art Online, ReZero, Charlotte, Aikatsu, Berserk, and Monogatari. Whoever they were, anyway. These Mews you speak of has also been terminated at your request. Sir, it's strange. I don't really remember who I executed today. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we have now scheduled the execution of Macross, Madoka, and Kill la Kill cast tomorrow, trying to get the location of Ora no Imutos. Excellent. Do you know where Woodman is? I haven't heard back from him, sir. Well, anyway, great work so far. I think you finally earned it. Give a quick pause here. That cliche late PFP update memento. SiIva is now back in darkness. Please put the speed for this part to normal. I'll have to pause it more often, but alright. Get some water. I need to constantly clear my throat. Oh? Holtman, I've been hard at work bringing back your daughter. And now, the time has finally come. I am proud to present to you... Susie. Oh, is this the one with the musical performance? I kind of remember this. A platform raised in the middle of the office. It was not actually Susie. Excuse me? Oh, I don't remember this. Okay, I am misremembering. I don't remember this part. Let me keep narrating. Incredible, is it not? What is the meaning of this voice? She doesn't even look like her. No, she's the real deal, I assure you. Watch as she performs your anthem. The Noble Holtman. Oh, okay, so I do remember this. I just didn't remember it being a fake. But I do remember this part. I forgot if this was where this premiered. So I'm pretty sure this was referenced in other rips. I will be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the custom vocal SiIva rips. Like, I don't know. They just seem a little... I don't know, I can't put my finger on it. Like, it's cool that they got people to perform for him, but... I don't know. Let me check comments while this is going. But it is interesting. I want to point out this comment. Oh, yeah. And they have Robbie and Woodman talking about it. But it's just funny that you can take all these random characters and throw them in a story. This is effectively a giant fan fiction, but just built around SiIvagunner. But made by, you know, SiIva team people. And it's somehow pretty popular. Like, look, think about it. This is essentially good view count. 73k. This is a middle episode view count for a fan fiction, essentially. And that's not bad, if you think about it. Also, dude, you're talking way too much about the Mandela effect. You can chill. Thing is, I don't actually know what character that is. Again, I don't watch much anime. The cover was published before the episode under the title Noble Holtman Final Recital. Okay, fair enough. The picture of Tito, like, the drawing of Tito there is funny to me. I don't know why. It's probably the face. I think I figured it out. The reason I'm not really too much of a fan of these, vocal performances in rips is oftentimes it's just layering a simple vocal on top of the existing melody one-to-one. And I know there, you actually have to really try and pretty much make a ton of effort to make something different than that. But like, a lot of times you have to cram these vocals into these different bars of it, and the vocals sound crammed in there. Like the vocalist is trying their best to keep up with the words. Like you could tell that they were written down to theoretically match the beats and the bars of the track, but it just sounds a little awkward. I don't know. Like it reminds me of people that upload for example, there's some channel that does like vocal versions of Toho music where they add vocals based on the character. And I don't know, I always found them to be a little cringeworthy because, I don't know, it just seems awkwardly executed. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the with lyrics videos. They just seem a little cringeworthy to me. Like, I get the effort, and I appreciate the effort, but I don't know, I get, like, secondhand embarrassment listening to them. It's hard to describe. Because, like, the people that make the lyrics feel the need to make sure that every single note in the melody has a syllable. And sometimes you don't need that, is the thing. Again, I don't like being critical like that, but it's just something that, it's more of a gut feeling, I guess. Oh, and then they have the silhouette of the real Susie in the sky. So, what does Holtman think of it? Did you like it? Bravo, I will admit that was a fantastic performance. But can't you see, voice? This clearly is not Susie. How would you know? How would you know? You literally could not see your own daughter right in front of you during your own game. He has a point. Yeah, it's funny that Holtman never recognized Susie during the actual game. Do not take me for a blind fool, voice. You promised me that you would bring back Susie in exchange for helping you build your empire, and this is how you repay me? I wish I could wipe that purple dot off your face, you contemptuous prism-headed hypocrite. Listen to me, Holtman. I'm sorry, I tried my hardest. But next time, I promise Susie will be back, indubitably. Now, when you get back to helping me run the world, I'll give you a more comfortable chair. Holtman stormed out of the office, leaving a flabbergasted voice and Haruka alone. Just saying, you wouldn't make a very good producer. Oh, shut up. I'm surprised he let one of the anime people live. Doesn't he hate the anime people? I guess he kind of needed her for that performance. Let's see. I assume you're not a... Oh, yeah. You think Siva will interpret a beam attack joke into some of these rips? What, like a beam attack, like, from Kirby or something? Or, I don't know what specifically you're referencing. Meanwhile, Santa Claus, Meta Knight, and Nozomi were making their way back from the North Pole. This is it, Santa. This is the new grandiose city. Good heavens, what has the voice done to this place? The Smollett's fuel gauge flashed red. Looks like we'll have to land for now. Let's head back to the abandoned garages. Santa, Meta Knight, and Nozomi descended to the land. Alright, Santa. Listen, it really is too dangerous for a priority target like you to be running around. You should stay here. And let me check chat here. Beam attack from Philbo. I don't quite know what that is. I don't remember that. Haruka's song Go My Way, that's one of the few anime songs the voice likes. Oh, because he did want that universe that had Go My Way. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I wonder, is there a reason why he likes that particular song and character in general when he hates all anime otherwise? Like, is there a lore reason for that? Because I don't remember anything like that from before. Anyway. Nonsense, I may be old, but I can hold my own in a fight. If you insist. Anyway, we need a plan to rescue the Figments and terminate the voice. Security is way too tight, and we don't have the firepower to burst through the tower with brute force. We're still, the voice is no ordinary being. He's a hybrid of human and Figment. So how do we take care of hybrids like that? There are a few ways to get rid of a hybrid for good, but since the season is right now, we could kill him with Christmas spirit. So let's take one of those vials and splash it on him? Ho ho ho, it's not that simple, I'm afraid. That would only empower him. What we need to do is use a weapon augmented with Christmas spirit. So, shall we take one of those vials, splash it on my sword, Galaxia, and stab him? Well, I mean, I suppose that could work, but... Then it's settled. We shall take one of these vials and splat... You're getting ahead of yourself. Yes, okay. I was just making... a joke. There was an awkward silence. Ho ho ho! Even small children tell jokes better than you do. Take my advice and never make a joke again. Understood. Anyway, there must be a way to weaken the Voice's forces. Perhaps an assault on their barracks is necessary. If we take on the barracks, we can weaken the Voice's control of its city, and he'll have to deploy resources from his own base. We'll need to survey the area, and need more manpower. Nozomi raised her hand and waved at Meta Knight. I forgot Nozomi can't speak. Nozomi, you're too small to take them on by yourself. And of course they spell small with S-M-O-L. I bet she's talking about the Rappers League, isn't she? Nozomi started to babble. Well, I guess she can speak, but no one can understand her, like it's Kirby noises. Excuse me? She's saying that she knows some people who can help. How on earth do you know what this little girl is saying? Call it a knight's intuition. Santa decided not to inquire any further. Apparently, there's something called the Rappers Union. Nozomi nodded. Alright, we'll trust you on this one. Even with allies by your side, we'll need a good entry point. First things first, scout the barracks. So, what are we waiting for? Well... Nozomi had a determined look on her face. Oh, that's cute. Looks like she's definitely up to the punch. It's best we go while the night is young. Bring the Smolitzer would get us noticed. We need to go on foot. Santa, Meta Knight, and Nozomi left the garage as they proceeded to the city till they reached the barracks. Troops everywhere. Looks like whoever built this base took some inspiration from my own. Or rather, they wanted to well-guarded like any proper base. Right, of course. Meta Knight scanned the barracks. The back entrance seems cramped and light on guards. If we attack there, they'll be forced to fight us with only a few at a time, making things easier. Nozomi shouted. Meta Knight and Santa turned to see and find a patrol bot with its spotlight shining on them. Ha ha ha, well look who made it back from the North Pole! The gang turned around to find a scruffy, angry-looking man. Fear me, for I am the angriest gamer you've ever heard. Angry Joe! Wait, are you the naughty hooligan who stole my sleigh? Precisely. You may have blown up the North Pole, but not before I managed to get my hands on some Christmas spirit. Now we'll be unstoppable. But enough talk. It's time to put an end to your meddling. Joe pressed a button. Suddenly, the familiar sound of a patrol bot was heard from the sky. It was carrying a giant robot. Mecha Dick, get him! There's the robot. Mecha Dick slammed into the ground and let a huge roar before letting loose a volley of missiles at Nozomi and the gang. They quickly dove for cover. We have to stop that thing. Would it not be wiser to retreat? We've taken robots on before. Nozomi can do it. Nozomi nodded and let out a loud cry. Boom, the Smolitzer slammed down in front of them. Everyone, get in! Nozomi, Meta Knight, and Santa leapt in, and the Smolitzer prepared to fight. Mecha Dick fired at the Smolitzer with a machine gun, but the Smolitzer was too agile. It was running circles around Mecha Dick. Mecha Dick kept trying to land a hit, but with one swift punch, the Smolitzer took out one of its arms. Ha! Easy as pie! After a couple of well-aimed shots from Santa, Mecha Dick was done. Smoldering, it ground to a halt. Ha 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 ha. It's a shame Mechadick never got on its first civilian patrol run. See that, Angry Joe? You're no match for the Smolitzer. Well, you should know what they say. Mechadick started to shake violently. It's always good to have a backup plan. Mechadick fell apart to reveal a smaller robot inside. Witness the power of Mechadick Mark II! Mechadick Mark II immediately propelled itself towards the Smolitzer and gave it a headbutt. Damn it! This thing is way faster! Meta Knight tried to shoot a tornado towards it, but it dodged! Here, let me give it a quick pause for chat. Let's see. Oh, she speaks like a baby? Oh, yeah, Nozomi. I don't know. Like, well, that's like a chibi representation of Nozomi, specifically. And the angriest gamer you ever heard. AVGN, nah, I'd win. Oh, that fight would be legendary. Or, and then, I don't know, like, the Nostalgia Critic would try to butt in and they both tell him to shut the hell up. The episode name Loves the Ladies is a Yes, I understand that. I know the Nutshack intro. You don't think I don't know the Nutshack intro? Alright, let's keep going. The Smolitzer desperately tried to keep up with Mark II's movements, but was far too agile. The Smolitzer was taking blows left and right. Oh, Holtman, you're quite the artisan, aren't you? The Smolitzer was severely damaged. Meta Knight, Nozomi, and Santa were in bad shape, too. It looks like you've met your match. Now surrender, Santa. If you do, maybe I'll go easy on these other two fuckers. Never, Joe. What are you gonna do about it, you little bitch? Okay. Santa had no choice. He uncorked one of his green vials. I'm gonna jingle all the way! Almost looks like a Smash announcer. Santa poured the Christmas spirit into the Smolitzer. There was a blinding flash of green, and when it faded, it was totally repaired. What the fuck? The Smolitzer continued to glow, and Nozomi felt invigorated. She found the Smolitzer could move much faster. Mechadick Mark II got up to punch it, but its fist uselessly bounced off. You can still win, Mechadick! Bring out the railgun! Mechadick transformed its chest into an enormous gun and fired a beam of red destruction. But the Smolitzer tanked the hit. Mecha 2 continued firing in vain as it slowly approached. Oh my. And finally, the Smolitzer grabbed Mechadick with both hands and tore it in two! Shit, I need to get the hell out of here! Joe and the patrol bots fled the scene. Smolitzer's green aura faded as Meta Knight, Santa, and Nozomi caught their breath. Well, that's one down. Santa, I cannot thank you enough for saving us. And as powerful as that spirit is, you should really use it sparingly. I know, but we had no choice this time. Nozomi started to wave her hands and babble. You're right, we'd better get the hell out of here before you're right, we'd better get the hell out of here before reinforcements arrive. Nozomi, Meta Knight, Santa, and the Smolitzer made their way back to the garages. Alright, there's that episode. It's so weird to think. We are only 34 episodes in. We are only a third of the way in. That's crazy to think about. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know why the voice likes go my way either. Let's see. Episode 8 is peak. I've watched up to a certain point, and I know the certain point to which I've watched. Actually, let me see if I can recognize. Oh, I've watched, I believe, up to episode 10 and then the short stories right after. I know I remember episode 10, so I've at least watched that far. But I don't think I've watched all the side stories or all the side lore bits like the one we're about to listen to right now. File 11, Joke Explainer 7000. Go back to 7 and watch, there's a code. Well, can I do anything with the code? Does it matter? Nope, kept going. Does it even matter? Like, if it's an ARG code or something, why does it matter? If it's already solved. Yeah, there's some sort of code or cipher down there, but the YouTube bar won't go away, so I won't be able to see it. I'm not gonna bother looking into what it means. It's probably already been solved. Okay. Joke Explainer 7000. %40 steel, 20% copper, 40% titanium. June 1st, 2016. Joke Explainer 7000 was built with one purpose: to explain the joke on rips that were otherwise too obscure for the average SiIva viewer. The code essentially says, "Happy birthday, Chase." Oh, well, I see. It's a little reference to a certain member of the team then. A little shout out. Okay. Anyways, the enclosed instruction book notes that it was built by none other than Chad Warden. He built it because he saw a growing trend of commenters not getting the joke. No doubt that this is a result of Chad Warden taking the audience to heart. The voice said that Chad was always trying to find a useless cause, pearls before swine, and yet he took it upon himself to reboot SiIvagunner for the sake of appeasing them. Typical. Glad he's out there. We've run some tests on this thing, and its energy signature shares some similarities with that of Woodman. It's even got the nice face on its little antenna. Of course, Woodman has knowledge of the world beyond ours. That font is hard to read. That world beyond ours, too, doesn't he? But he came into existence after the Joke Explainer was built, so it's really a coincidence, I guess. The Joke Explainer 7000 has an unknown source of power and never seems to turn off. It can fly with its double jetpacks and is known to appear anywhere at random. It has no real sense of urgency, but if it hears SiIvagunner rip, it will fly to the person closest to it and explain what's happening in it. Here's an example of an explanation it gave after we played Monsters Mansion BGM Pac-Land. The joke. At 17 seconds, the song turns into an excerpt of Franz Schubert's Symphony No. 9, first movement. We played Stalker Duke Nukem 3D. It responded, "This song is rearranged to resemble the Imp song from Doom." At 52 seconds, a square synth begins to play Fly Away by Teddy Lloyd from Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. The last test was for monochrome JP version, Hotel Dusk, Room 15. The joke. Bzz, bzz, Bossa Nova Miku Pizza, bzz, yay. OMG Miku, hi. One of our researchers was playing beer pong, and the ping pong ball knocked the Joke Explainer over, causing it to malfunction. He was fired after this test. Surely this will fetch a high price, but I'd like to keep it from Holtman a little while longer, study it more. Dr. Andonuts. We haven't seen Dr. Andonuts make an on-screen appearance yet, have we? Not in any of these videos, at least. We've only heard him referenced in these files. Never seemed to shut off, but... Oh, it was deactivated? Okay. Unknown source of power, Christmas period. Fair enough. Well, I guess the archive is incomplete. Oh, I made a Clone Wars reference by... I mean, not Clone... I made a prequel joke reference, not even thinking about it. I accidentally prequel posted. Oh, Lord. Anyway. File 13. Mechanizing Occupation Project. Oh, bump something. Grandiose City. December 2016. Following our acquisition of the territory of the southwestern Netherlands. Wait, they just straight up chose a city in the Netherlands? I thought this was a fictional city. Wait. Let me see if I can match the geography. What city did they set up in? I'm looking at my phone right now. I thought this was just a made-up city. What? You're telling me that the Dutch government didn't respond in any way? What? Let me look this up. Is that The Hague? I'm trying to find a match for the makeup of the place. Oh my god, it's Rotterdam! That is Rotterdam! I never knew that! You're telling me the voice just straight up took over the city of Rotterdam! That's the stupidest part of the CCC for me. Like, think about it. What has the Dutch government done? What did the EU do in this case? You'd think that the EU would impose Article 5 on the voice? Yeah, I looked it up. That map perfectly matches the geography of the city of Rotterdam. My mom's been there. My mom did a college stay, like a study abroad thing, and she did visit Rotterdam during that. That's funny. Yeah, I'm surprised why EU hasn't invoked Article 5 and nuked them off the face of the planet. Alright. Okay, they're mechanizing across Earth. Okay. Where is the world's government? Our current real estate owned within the Southwest Netherlands as is follows. City Center, Voices Tower, formerly unnamed lighthouse, as commissioned by The Voice. Wait, why is the lighthouse in the middle of Rotterdam? I don't get it. Isn't that from a game? I don't know. Precincts A, B, C, D. Shopping District, Harbor, Holtman Record Shop, formerly known as the Loud Boy Store. Current uncaptured territory. Rental storage facility, 2 ruined. Precinct C, gangs there. Cliffside residents, extract the SiIvagunner statue from here ASAP. Paramilitary teams have been deployed across the globe to secure territory. Thanks to Angry Joe and Nathaniel, we have captured the North Pole where Santa's workshop is. Reports that Santa has been subdued. First shipment of Christmas spirit is due to arrive in 4 hours. Asia, Africa, Europe, and South America are our next targets. Glory to Holtman. I don't think an army of beans is gonna stop modern militaries, you know? Oh, Lord. By the way, don't be surprised by Parappa showing up in the next 2 CCCs. He was shown to join the Rappers Union in the infamous Bad Moon Rising. Oh, that's funny. Bad Moon Rising. That's funny. Well, I don't remember that. I had watched those episodes. Well, again, keep in mind, I originally had watched up through at least episode 10, back when this stuff first came out, okay? So, right now, I'm just catching up on what I had heard before. And I remember some of it, I've forgotten most of it. Is it a post-credit scene involving a McDonald's? Well, I hope it's in this playlist, because we'll see. File end. Okay, here's the next proper episode. Do not watch Bad Moon Rising? Why not? I like that song. Why shouldn't I watch it? Is it in this playlist? Hell, I'll just do a quick Google search here. Why shouldn't I? SiIvagunner Bad Moon Rising. Part of the ARG. Oh, it's on the Flustered Fernando channel. Oh, I see why. Okay. Well, it's probably not included in the main playlist because of that, but I'll probably try to find it when I'm not streaming, because, I don't know, I find some of that Flustered Fernando content a little funny. Anyways, let's see. And I'll have to keep mind my language this time. Let's see. Meanwhile, in the Rappers Union hideout, Meta Knight was briefing Santa, Nozomi, Chip, Soulja Boy, Barkley, Snoop Dogg, and new recruit Parappa on their upcoming mission. A detailed map of the barracks was pointed in corkboard in front of them. So, this is the place, huh? Indeed. This is where Angry Joe conducts his operations, the barracks. Angry Joe is the commanding officer of the Voices military. If we destroy the barracks and take care of Angry Joe, the Voices army will be destabilized. That would give us an opening to break into the tower. The barracks themselves are heavily guarded, but we'll stand the best chance at the back entrance. Hitting him from the bag, that's what I'm talking about, woo! Chip made a mid-air spanking motion with his hands. Everyone stopped and stared at Chip. Hit it from the bag, that's what you're talking about! Hey, Parappa knows what I'm trying to say. Parappa just repeats everything you say. I just repeat everything you say. May I continue explaining the plan, please? Let Meta Knight explain the plan, please. Thank you, Parappa. Anyway, the back entrance is so narrow, we will be able to use it as a choke point and have to deal with a few enemies at a time. Once we deal with most of the troops, we can move to the base and clean up the rest. There may be Christmas spirit stored at the barracks. If you find it, destroy it, and the Voice's artificial Christmas spirit might be dangerous. So what y'all want us gangbangers to do, then? Simple. We storm the back door, hold our position, and pick off the troops until there are only a few left. Then we march in. Simple? You expecting us, a bunch of 3-bit rappers, to hold off a whole army? It's not just you. We have Nozomi, Santa, and the Smolitzer, too. She, small-ass bitch, a fat-bearded guy, and a tin can. Oh, it's too fast for me. Led by a frickin' mass blueberry. Alright then, Chip. If that is your name. please tell the rest what you'd rather, who'd rather, oh god, the rest of us who you'd rather holla at for this job. Well, is that an Ace Attorney sound effect, Lamau? You gotta believe. Slam! Alright, whatever, I trust y'all, but if I get clapped out there, y'all paying for the funeral. Then it's settled. We meet near the back entrance of the barracks in exactly 4 hours. Hold our ground until the troops have been thinned out. Move it in, destroy any Christmas spirit we come across, eliminate Angry Joe. Is everyone ready? Aye aye. Slam. Jam. Jokes re-uploads of actual missing rips are my least favorite media in the ripping community, except if it's really good. Well, I think all content should be preserved in some form. I'm a media preservation fan myself. Doesn't matter the content of it. Even if it's not appropriate, you should still archive it for the sense of archiving it. Just for archiving human things in general. Like, I don't care what is in it. It needs to be archived and accessible in some form. No matter what's on it, no matter what. I'm a free speech absolutist in that regard. Please go back and listen to the official soundtrack. I might, but I don't think I'm going to do that on stream. Okay, just outside. Oh, God, it's these guys are back. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Did you get that, Woodman? Those superheroes will be in one place, ready to capture. Lamau, yeah, dude, I can't wait. The look on their faces when we capture them will be so nice. Prepare the pitfalls! 4 hours later, the Rappers Union, Meta Knight, and Nozomi stood before the back entrance. On my lead, ready? The group raised their weapons. The Smolitzer was ready to roll. 3, 2, 1. Now! The group busted through the gate and aimed their weapons. However, the hell's going on? Where's the party at? The gang looked around. There was not a single person in sight. I told you the superheroes would be coming in from the back. Sorry, dude, I think I, misheard. In the middle of the barracks, 2 people were arguing. I forgot about this. You're telling me those 2 captured everyone in the base? Okay. I don't remember that. Oh, God. It was Robbie Rotten and Woodman. They were standing beside a massive pit. All the troops inside it caught in a net. Now look at what you've done. Instead of capturing the real goody two-shoes, we got a bunch of flippity-floppity army troops. Hey, dude, don't you think these guys would still be pretty cool to add to the collection? Like, they have robots and guns. What? My collection is for superheroes! A gun makes anyone a hero, IMO. We've seen that happen recently. Oh, Lord. Robbie and Woodman turned to see Nozomi and company. Let's see. I'm just reading chat right now. Okay. See? Those are the guys we need to capture! Woodman, you incompetent metalhead! Hey guys, nice. What's up with y'all? I told you the pitfall was supposed to be set at the back! Oh. Well, thank you for clearing the base for us. Enough! Angry Joe showed up in the middle of the barracks. You have somehow oh god, I can't speak. You somehow incapacitated my entire army! I worked so hard to build all my way up to here! From just $7! Robbie, let's get the hell out of here. This shit could turn, ugly. Woodman conjured up a hole out of nowhere and leapt in with Robbie this is going, the text scrolls too fast. Okay. They disappeared in a flash. Fuck, they got away. But that don't matter. I still have a score to settle with you. You're a little robot. Joe pointed squarely at Nozomi. All that matters is that I carry out what the voice wants. To the bitter end! Joe ran forward towards a nearby mechanical suit. Joe, what? I will do whatever it takes to serve the voice. Flexo suit, activate! The mechanical suit powered on and jammed rows of syringes into each of Joe's arms. His eyes began to glow bright green, and the suit filled with energy. Yarg! Joe let loose a huge wave of plasma. The force sent the Rappers Union flying backwards. Please check your DMs before watching episode 9. What's this about? Well, if this stuff's lore, why is it not in the playlist? We have a lot of stuff until the next episode as well. It's weird how this is laid out. Or am I looking at the wrong section here? Oh wait, no we don't. I don't know what... Why is this stuff not in the playlist? I don't know. It's redundant? Well, if it's redundant, why do we need to watch it? I don't know. Let's just keep going. Damn, my wrist! Snoop was lucky enough to evade the blast. Barkley, you okay? Barkley was nowhere to be seen. Shit. Hi-ya-ya! Meta Knight ran up and slashed at the Bowflex suit, but Joe evaded it with a backflip. Haha, who's the pissed off Pedro now? Joe grabbed Meta Knight with the Bowflexo suit's arms and lifted him up. Catch! Joe wound up and pitched Meta Knight at Santa like a baseball. Whack. Meta Knight cannonballed into Santa face first. It's just you and me, Nozomi. Nozomi tensed up. Angry Joe leapt forward into the air, and the Smolitzer rolled out of the way just in time as Joe punched into the ground. Here, give me a second to catch up with chat again. It has voices for the voice as well as some character I can't pronounce. Gadgetini? Oh, Lord. The playlist was updated recently. It should include all lore pieces. Well, I wonder if I refresh the page. We're at 6 minutes on this. Well, I mean, the playlist hadn't been updated since I started the stream, at least. Anyway, let's just keep going. In the name of the voice! With its fist still buried into the ground, the Bowflex suit twisted and kicked the Smolitzer. Kaslam! The Smolitzer was sent crashing into a nearby wall. See? See this? This is what Christmas Spirit can do! Nozomi tried to get up, but it was too late. Joe picked up the Smolitzer and smashed it into the ground. I could do this 4 hours! Joe pulled back his arm. And this is the final nail in your coffin! Smash. The Bowflex suit punched the Smolitzer with tremendous force. It was sent flying all the way across the barracks. The Smolitzer was badly damaged and its lights started to flicker. The Rappers Union was injured. Santa and Meta Knight were out of commission. Nozomi was struggling to stay conscious. Joe slowly approached to the Smolitzer. Hello? Is this thing on? A girl's voice rang throughout the city. Nozomi, please don't give up. It's me, Haruka! Indeed, it was Haruka Amami, and her face was broadcast across the city. Listen, I know you've been through some hard times before. Sometimes the fans don't like you, sometimes you're down. But you've got to remember. Nozomi turned to see the monitor of the Smolitzer. She could tell Haruka had something important to say to her. You've got to remember to go your way! Oh my god. And I'm surprised they had Nozomi have some blood on her. Interesting. Snow my way. Okay, I don't remember this. I don't remember this. Is this just someone actually performing this song from whatever it's originally from, or is this made specifically with lyrics changed? I don't know what the actual lyrics of this were. Am I gonna get copyright killed for this? Let me look in the description. I don't see any auto-detected music here in the description. Usually that's one way you can tell, but Either way, I'm gonna be talking over it, you know, in E-O style, like, you know, German. Funny. Oh wait, no, this is custom made for SiIvagunner. Okay, fair enough. This is someone actually performing. First part is from Go My Way, second is from Snow Halation. I see, yeah. Was this the same... I'm guessing this is the same singer they got that did the Noble Holtman cover? I mean, it would make sense since it's the same character. It's just funny now, like, if people didn't start making, like, SoundCloud and, like, mashups of Snow Halation, how many views did you think the actual video would have on YouTube compared to now, you know? Remember, Nozomi, never give up, always go your way, because that's what idols do. Did Angry Joe just wait there for 2 minutes while that whole song was going? What's the meaning of this? How did that blasted figment... Pow! The Bowflex suit took a small punch to the leg. What? Smolitzer struggled to its feet. It was badly damaged, but Nozomi was not giving up. You idiot, you think a wrecked piece of junk could stand up to me? But Nozomi's eyes were glowing green. Despite its condition, the Smolitzer punched Joe in the face. Oh, I see. She got her own Christmas spirit from the announcement rather than using liquefied Christmas spirit. I see what they did. Okay. Her, you'll pay for that! Hurrah! Interesting art. I wonder how long it took to do the art for this. Joe and Nozomi began trading blows. Slowly but surely, the Bowflexo suit was taking more and more damage. The hell is going on here? Joe's green glow started to fade as the wrecked Smolitzer just kept punching and punching. Soon enough, the Bowflexo suit was wrecked beyond repair. No, no, I remain loyal to the voice! Angry Joe and the Bowflexo suit slumped to the ground. Haha, haha, I done fucked it up. The green glow faded from Nozomi's eyes as well, but she passed out. Smolitzer collapsed with her still inside it. Snoop Dogg came out of hiding and approached Joe. Snoop, you'll save me, right? Snoop pulled out his gun. Say hi to Biggie for me. So I'm guessing these guys are figments still, right? Even though they're real people, they're figments of real people, right? Like they're still figments in their purest form, so they can still be reborn because of that, I'm guessing. Like, they're not killing the actual in-universe version of these people. No, after this episode premiere, guys, you remember Angry Joe dropped dead mid-video. Wait, so was that the real Angry Joe that died, or what? People remember him in the next episode. Well, if people remember people... There was a thing in the lore about people could become figments after they die. Like a second chance, I assume. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. The real person died and then the memory is still there? I don't know. I'm not going to spoil myself. What are these other two videos? Well, wait. This one isn't done yet. We still got a little bit left to go. I don't want to skip the rest of this. Snoop proceeded to wake everyone else up. Y'all okay? You know, you could be better. My wrist is broken. Again. Your wrist is broken. Again. I've seen worse. Is Nozomi alright? They all looked to the collapsed Smolitzer. Santa picked up Nozomi. She's still breathing. Thank the stars. Alright, Santa. Meta Knight, you use the truck to get Nozomi and the Smolitzer back to the Union hangar. The rest of us will decide what to do with these troops in the pit here. You'll let us free, right? Not sure about that one. Meanwhile, at the tower. The deed has been done. An entire day's worth of kazoo rips. Tres bien. This has brought a tear to my eye, like the first time I heard Celine. I said, oh god, I didn't expect to be doing French. I thank you and your team for producing these masterpieces. Kazoo is such a beautiful instrument. Indeed. So, will you provide your services to me? Oi, you have my hand in the battle. I shall vanquish anyone you desire. Excellent. I have an inside agent looking to take down a resistance group. He's in the field now, but I think he could use some backup. Is that so? The unknown figure handed the voice a button. So, this is an encore button. Press it and I shall rendezvous to its location, ready to strike. I suggest you give this to an agent of yours. But caution, after pressing it, you may want to back out, off before the portal opens. Excuse me? C'est patrien. I can't pronounce that. Here is le bâton. Once again, merci beaucoup for the kazoo rips. I must go now. I can't do French, people. I look forward to seeing you fight. I forgot who that character was, but don't spoil me. Okay, let's see here. This is one of the unlisted logs.
Holtman, please report to my office at once. Holtman. Holtman. He has been spending an awful lot of time in that workshop of his. Holtman, there you are.
You can shut up now. I'm
Okay. Oh no. Gadget bot?
always on duty.
What on earth is going on?
Oh, and he took it over, didn't he? Didn't Gadget take over from the voice temporarily? I think I remember that.
Hey,
Robert.
what is the meaning of this?
I'm having a lot of fun.
It's so stupid.
Ah,
I'm better than
The voice text to speech is so funny.
you are.
That's beautiful. I remember this. Maybe not that specific video, but I remember the little takeover thing. Go Gadget. Takeover. Oh my god. Alright, well, there's one more video before the next one. Oh, yeah, the announcement from the new leader. He's always on duty.
I'm having a lot of fun. I'm always on duty. Oh, Minecraft. Minecraft. Do you know what my favorite thing to do is in Minecraft? I'm having a lot of Minecraft. I'm having a lot of Minecraft. Oh look, my favorite thing to do is in Minecraft.
I think it's malfunctioning.
I'm having a lot of fun.
I'm better than you are, so I
This is so stupid. Is that a fax machine? Oh god. Run by you. You said that last stream. I already knew that from the last stream you mentioned that. Okay, anyway. This robot has been terminated at the DMCA request of Mark Timotei. Of course, I should have made a Gadgetini Clone 2.0 copyright proof. No matter. The voice is gone anyway. Oh, is this Holtman? I guess it's just to the scrap heap you go then. It's Holtman. That crispy JPEG. That is quite a crispy JPEG there. Citizens and figments of Earth. I am President Holtman. Oh wait, I forgot the voice. I gotta do the voice. Citizens and figments of Earth. I am President Holtman. Forget everything you knew about the voice, because from here on out, I am your new leader. My goal is not to destroy anime. In fact, all I want is to create high-quality rips. I must make sure that SiIvagunner's rips are as high quality and as valuable as possible, so that we can profit as much as possible when we sell the channel off. I'm sure the Galactic Federation or the Gogol Empire will pay good money for a channel like this one. So, everyone, what are you waiting for? Get to ripping! Yeah, people didn't realize because he was spending his time in the workshop and he built that gadget bot to cause chaos and take over. Makes sense. Alright, well, on to the next episode. How long has it been? 2 hours. Yeah, we got time. Me and I got time. Meanwhile, in the tower. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm afraid I have some bad news to report, sir. There was an assault on the barracks, leading to their total destruction. Worse still, we lost Angry Joe in the attack. That is incredibly unfortunate. Can we revive him? It's very likely that he was killed by Christmas spirit. He's gone for good. Well, he wasn't killed by Christmas spirit, was he? They thought he was, but he was killed by it was Snoop, I believe, right? Didn't Snoop kill him? So I don't... he can technically come back, right? Anyway. Who was responsible for this? It was Nozomi, with the help of the Rappers Union, Santa Claus, and the Figment Meta Knight. With their combined efforts, it seemed they managed to defeat Angry Joe with his mech at full power. Curses. We'll have to divert more troops from our base to the city, and the research will have to speed up massively. As for the Union, they have become a serious threat. It seems espionage and sabotage will no longer suffice. We need them eliminated. I assume I can entrust you with this task? Right, Barkley? Of course, sir. Just in case you run into trouble, take this. It's an on-call button for a mercenary, but he'll only help you once. He's a bit of fickle guy. Thank you, my liege. I won't let you down. Slam. Barkley left the office with a small red button in hand. Now, on to the other matters. Haltman. Oh, here's the full thing. The voice leaned over to press a buzzer. Haltman, please report to my office at once. There was no answer. I think we're going to see on video what we heard in audio previously. He's been spending a lot of time in that workshop of his. The door to the office opened. Haltman, there you are. You can shut up now. I'm always on duty. Standing in the doorway was a tall humanoid robot with glowing purple eyes, a trench coat and hat. What on earth is going on? A pair of roller skates sprang from the robot's feet. It extended its arms to the voice's desk and knocking over and tossing everything around on it. Hey! The robot started to skate around the office at high speed, destroying everything in its path. The voice gave chase. Brown bricks! The robot was just too fast for the voice. He ran and he ran, but the robot kept flailing its limbs. What does that say? What does that text say? I gotta zoom in all the way. Halt massacre? Is that what it says? Okay. He ran, but the robot kept flailing its limbs, throwing brown bricks all over the place and laying waste to the office. Minecraft! What is the meaning of this? I'm having a lot of fun! Suddenly, the robot turned its head towards the voice. Out of attack came a large helicopter propeller, which spun rapidly. The gust of wind blew the voice through out the door of his own office. Arrgh! I'm better than you are! What is going on? Let me back in this instant! The door slammed shut, looking through the window, the voice watched as the once tidy office was being turned inside out. What a day. Oh, Cinemassacre? Is that what it said? Oh, Halt Massacre? Okay. The chainsaw from Cinemassacre. I actually don't know much about Cinemassacre, gonna be honest with you. Back at the Rappers Union hideout, Meta Knight and Santa worked on repairing the Smolitzer while Nozomi slept. It shouldn't be long until we can get this up and running again. Maybe another day or so. Where did you learn to repair robots, anyway? Ho ho ho, I'm a toy maker! The skills are universal! I see. Meta Knight looked over to where Nozomi was sleeping. I just hope she'll be okay. Meta Knight was interrupted by a loud crash as a large mechanical fist knocked in the garage door like a battering ram. It was Robbie Rotten in a robot shaped like Woodman's head. Who did you expect, sport of luck? See, if you can get a stupid walking robot, I can get one too. Hey, jeez, I'm not that stupid, Robbie. Let's just capture them already. When I say go, be ready to launch. Go! The Woodman mecha launched a leafy net out of its right arm, which landed on Nozomi and tightened itself around her. She woke up startled and struggled fruitlessly. Nice, there's no way she could get out of that. Meta Knight tried to cut through the net, but the ropes were too strong. No way. Yeah, keep trying, idiot. That rope's been reinforced. Great job, Woodman! This can't be Christmas spirit, can it? What the hell is Christmas spirit, Lamau? Just some good-ass rope. Capture that walking blueberry, too! Woodman fired more nets at Meta Knight, who frantically dodged each one. After a ceaseless barrage, she was backed straight into a corner. Got you! Meta Knight shot one net, which landed directly on Meta Knight and enveloped him. It's funny the sound effects were the TF2 Demo Man, like, pipe launcher. It's funny. He struggled with all his might, but the net bound him tightly. What do you want with us? We never submit for the voice. The voice? Ha ha ha! If the voice is so cool, how come he couldn't keep me, villain number one? Oh, I had to read that again. In his joke of a prison! Lamau, fuck the voice. Robbie and I just want to destroy shit and capture heroes. Woodman fired another net out of his right arm. Santa dove out of the way, grabbing his coal cannon. As Woodman fired another net, Santa whipped around and fired back, burning it to ashes. Shit, I forgot it was weak to fire. How could you forget something like that? I don't know. Yeah, switch weapons then! Alright, here goes. Weapon switch activate. Woodman's right arm turned from a gun to a fist. What kind of weapon is this? It's called my fist. It packs one heck of a punch. What are you doing? Just get him! The Woodman mecha ran up to Santa and delivered a forceful punch. I guess you could say he decked the halls. Sorry. Nice, it didn't fall off this time. The blow threw Santa off his feet. Bouncing back, he aimed his cannon and fired a ball of burning coal. Woodman and Robbie swiftly jumped out of the way. Op, you missed. He said op, what, original op. Did I? The ball of burning coal ricocheted off the walls, leaving a trail of fire wherever it rolled. In a few seconds, the whole hangar was in sweltering flames. Man, it's a hot one. A nice Santana reference. No, just run through the fire and flames, you fool. Okay, too many references, stop it. Knocking a demon bait shit, turning the tables in your goddamn favor, Santa. I swear we won't try anything, just put out the fire. Santa kept the coal cannon pointed directly at Woodman and motioned towards Nozomi and Meta Knight with his hand. Release my friends immediately! Robbie pressed a button, and the nets immediately sprang open. Meta Knight broke free from his net in a furious whirl, and Nozomi angrily kicked hers aside. Satisfied, Santa went over to the wall and pulled the fire alarm. The sprinklers activated, dousing the hangar, instantly extinguishing the flames. Nice! Let's see. Mio Honda introduced you to Through the Fire and Flames. Nice. There's a lot of good Mio Honda mashups out there, Lamau. Ha! There are probably better superheroes than you flops anyway! Nozomi waved goodbye to Woodman and Robbie as they slinked out of the hangar. So who's this Sportaflop guy you keep telling me about? Could we please not talk about him? I've had enough thinking about one hero, thanks. Oh, was that a typo? I think that was a mistake there, because this text should be Robbie Rotten saying, can we not talk about him? I'm guessing they just forgot to swap that dialogue box. Sorry, dude, let's go play somewhere we can rest. Moments prior, in the base next door. Despite Step being my first joke, I barely use it. Well, I mean, I only know Step. I don't really know other songs. I don't look at a lot of Idol stuff. I'm not a fan of the Idol stuff. Anyway. Oh, 2B? What's 2B doing here? Or I'm assuming that's 2B? Looks like her. Oh, you have a good night. Thanks for joining the stream. Okay. A mysterious woman with a black gown stood outside. She knocked on the door. Hello? Hey, babe, what's happening? I'm looking for Wario and Waluigi. Excuse me? One of them is short and rather portly. One of them is lanky and soft and smells like tacos. Both of them wear overalls. Sorry, babe, I got nothing. Understood. Thank you for your time. Suddenly, a purple portal with a dot in the middle opened behind the woman. Snoop looked in surprise as she hopped into it, sealing itself just as quickly. I'm guessing that's part of a side story. We'll probably get to that eventually. Huh. Snoop returned to meet the others who were having a meeting. A few of them looked at him expectantly. Wasn't anyone important. Alright, anyways, barracks are down for the count. We might have lost Barkley, but the security's a little loosey-goosey now, and I mean? I'll miss that guy. We should be able to run up on the voice now, right? Yeah, let's run up on the voice now, alright? Shit, as much as I trust my OGs and my gut, I'm pretty sure we get clapped if we didn't take that little Nozomi robot with us. Someone knocked on the door. A familiar voice ran out to the other side. Slam! Oh shit! Charlie! I knew he'd make it. Chip opened the door. And was immediately stabbed in the chest! Oh my god! Chip! Chip slumped to the ground, a pool of blood oozing out of him. Chip was fucking dead. Ha! Was never a good rapper anyway. The fuck? You can speak English? That's right, you fruity Lupin fool. I was merely pretending to be dumb, intentionally being the Achilles heel of your pitiful union, relaying information to the voice. Oh my god. Like, what was that one line he said? Yeah. I was merely pretending to be an idiot. I've heard that as a meme many times. Okay. You motherfucking Judas! You Judas! You were all too blind to see that this world truly belongs to the voice. Know my true power. Keeping his eyes fixed on Snoop, Barkley reached behind him, pulling out 2 basketballs. He started dribbling in each hand, at completely different tempos. Snoop snatched his gun from his coat pocket and stood back, waiting for his moment to fire. Barkley, his deadlock gaze still unbroken, started dribbling faster and faster until Snoop stepped up to the side. His eyes were met by a blurred mess whipping past him, bouncing aimlessly into the rest of the hangout. You missed my ass, dog. The ball continued zooming around wildly, bouncing off the wall, then the floor, then the wall again. It made its way back to Barkley. But not before tearing straight through Parappa's chest. Oh no. Oh, wait, you Rapid dead. That's a nice score there. A final bounce sent it straight back into Barkley's free hand. Without missing a beat, he resumed dribbling both, entirely out of sync with each other. Parappa! Soldier Boy suddenly lost his train of thought. Wait, what just happened? You're next, Soldier Boy. Snoop had an idea. If he couldn't shoot Barkley, then... Yo, eat this shit. Snoop fired twice and shot both of Barkley's basketballs. They deflated. No! I'm powerless! In desperation, Barkley reached into his pocket and pulled out a small red button. This isn't over yet. Oh, Bible reference. Yeah, the Judas thing, yeah. Definitely Bible reference. Let's see. He slammed on the button. A distinctive smell of wine and cheese emanated through the air, foreshadowing the approach of a large portal in front of Barkley. Like a small black hole, the portal began to pull in everything in the vicinity, growing with each thing taken in. Barkley was jerked forward but managed to catch his balance. Whoa! In a panic, Barkley turned and tried to run. The portal had grown to the size of the Bowflex PR-100, and with it, the gravity had gotten stronger. Barkley's feet lifted off the ground. Hey, help! Master, help! Barkley was swallowed whole. Okay, so this is the mercenary. A cloaked figure with a giant wooden object on its back calmly and steadily stepped out of the portal when it was closing. Who dares interrupt now among lunchtime? And who the fuck are you? Je suis un warrior from another dimension, master of the finest instrument. I am constantly seeking the strongest warrior to fight. Perhaps that person is who? Fucking A. Well, I ain't the strongest, but I can aim pretty well. Huh? How is you dare disturb moi? Prepare to die by mon hand, je swear. I don't know. The cloaked figure brandished his wooden weapon. Kazoo Master. Is that an actual character that's appeared before? Because I know Kazoo's have been a meme. I don't actually remember there being a character looking like that. Let's see. Okay. So, the Kazoo Master! The Kazoo Master forced his kazoo into the floor, leaving a giant crack. Snoop aimed his gun and fired, but the Kazoo Master remained calm and hummed it into his small kazoo, stopping the bullets in their tracks. Jesus Christ, that sounds awful! You insult more kazoo? The Kazoo Master played, sending bolts of lightning shooting through the room. They struck Snoop and Soldier multiple times, making a flurry of loud cracks. Gah! The Soldier was suddenly caught off guard. The Kazoo Master moved towards him and started whacking him with his giant kazoo. Helpless to fight back, he was struck again and again until... Thunk. Soldier Boy blocked one of the strikes with his own sword. He had a sword? Intéressant. Soldier Boy snorted angrily. I ain't letting my enemy swag die. The Soldier Master and Soldier Boy squared off. Sparks flew everywhere as sword and kazoo flashed at impossible speed. You are skilled with your blade, but there is nothing holding you back. Oh, there is something holding you back. This only made Soldier even angrier. He started to attack with a blazing fervor. That's it, isn't it? You're letting your passion cloud your, how you say, I can't pronounce that. In battle. The Kazoo Master parried one of Soldier's strikes and blew on his small kazoo once more, sending Soldier crashing into the wall. Damn it! I thought you could have been one of... I thought you could have... Yeah, I can't speak. I thought you could have been the one. Soldier bounced back and took a swing at the Kazoo Master. But this time he aimed for the cloak. I can't pronounce French. The Kazoo Master was caught off guard as the cloak dropped off his arm. Taking advantage of the opening, Soldier closed in and held his arm against the Kazoo Master's neck. The Kazoo Master was pinned. Once again, I've cut a worthless object. Oh, that's a reference to something. Probably an anime or something, I don't know. Impoisson, you have proven yourself. The strange portal opened behind the Kazoo Master. One day we will fight again. I expect you to have honed your skills by then. But for now, I must bid you adieu. Au revoir. The Kazoo Master calmly stepped inside the portal, slowly closing behind him. Soldier Boy and Snoop could do nothing but stare at the wrecked room that remained. What the fuck was that? I love anime. Bro admitted. Lamau. I never watched The Boys. I've heard it's kind of meh. I don't plan to watch The Boys. Anyway, let's see. So that's the end of this episode. I am kind of running on empty here. My stomach is growling a storm, so I don't know how much longer this stream's gonna go on. I may do like... Ooh, okay. We'll do this next file. We'll do this file, right? Because the one I remember the most, the episode I remember the most, episode 10, is after this. But I want to get through this, and then we'll end after this one. That's a good stopping point, because episode 10 is the one I remember the most, and I'd rather just get right up to before we start that, and then end up here. So let's see. Altman's Archives, File 10, Robotic Usurper. Oh, I'm guessing this is talking about the bot. Made, the gadget bot, yeah. Except from a Haltman Works Company email. What in the name of Galactic Nova are these plans the boss has sent out? Normally he works us to the bone building combat robots for that new business partner of his, with no time for side projects, but he made us delay work on the latest combat robot to fit in this one. The project has been very hush-hush. He has each of us working on parts of it. Nobody knows what the thing will look like when it's all put together. Why the secrecy? And these blueprints. They're nonsensical. The robot seems built for mischief more than combat. What possible use could a robot have for an umbrella coming out of the top of its head? Okay, another excerpt. Our business relations with the voice inside your head have officially ceased. The voice has failed to uphold the terms of his contract, and it became clear that he never had any intention to do so. Thanks to everyone who helped with the construction of the Gadgetini Clone 2.0, which has proven instrumental in meeting our Haltman Works Company's objectives, you will be rewarded with a 0.01% salary increase. Please continue your hard work. Wow, how generous. Oh look, a free YouTube channel. Take over, yeah. I love making high-quality rips with my theme song. Making high-quality rips with my own theme song is the best thing and the most amount of fun you could possibly have while running a channel. Whenever video game music sounds like it's my theme song, I'm always on duty. I have a robotic implant in my brain that lets me make 12 quadrillion high-quality rips per second. This is a bad apple in the background. I hear the bad apple. Oh my god. Wowzers, this Buwa Oematsu Nobu Oematsu really likes to write music that sounds like my theme song. My deduction skills as a detective tell me he has possibly never come up with an original melody. He's just copying a song written by someone else. Seems like monkey see, monkey do, rather than making original music, if you ask me. I don't actually know much about the group that made Bad Apple. Like, obviously, it's a remix of Toho stuff, but, like, is that one of the people in the circle that made it? I don't know. Wowzers, I can see why all the kids are listening to this Bad Apple song these days. It sounds just like my theme song. Some nerd informed me this song is having an anniversary in the next few days. I hate nerds more than I hate mad agents. What an asshole. File end. Okay. Well, alright, let me check up with chat, because we're stopping the videos for tonight at this point. Let's see what chat says. Once you're done with this, feel free to give your thoughts on the playlist as a whole. The team restructured the story playlist in an attempt to make it more comprehensive. I thought it was the same as last stream. Did they restructure it before I did the first CCC stream? Because if so, I think I have the most up-to-date version of the playlist. It's good. I'm surprised it missed some of those videos that I was sent in DMs that were, like, before one of the episodes. And, like, we're talking about... Well, I guess they were supplemental, but, I mean, you should still have them there, just because I never would have known about those videos if I wasn't DM'd them. So, I think there's probably a few videos missing from it. Maybe there should be, like, a story so far streamlined and a story so far plus, where, like, all of the redundant stuff is in the plus one. I don't know how much of an effect that would have or not, but that could be an idea. I mean, the structure otherwise is fine, because, you know, you just pack whatever lore-relevant info between the episodes. I don't have much else to say about it. I'm just going through it one at a time, so, yeah. I know Zune did OG Bad Apple. I'm talking about the remix everyone knows. I'm talking about the... Today we're going to be talking about... You know what I mean. I'm a Toho fan. I know what a Bad Apple is, okay? Alright. Anyway. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, playlist is structured fine so far. We're just going to keep running through it. Well, no, I know there's probably not there's, the only CCC playlist, if you're looking for that. Well, okay, so, like, one that's only the episodes. I get that, but I like supplemental material like this. What I mean is that there's further supplemental material that I got DM'd that wasn't in this playlist. That's what I'm talking about. Astronomia. Yeah, that's the group that did the remix, yeah. Anyways. Well, other than that, I am extremely hungry right now. I'm gonna make myself something to eat. And, next stream will probably be, a regular stream, to be honest. I got, what other content? It was 2 videos I got DM'd during this, where one of them was an audio log, basically with the Inspector Gadget takeover. Just an audio-only version of it, instead of video-only. And then there was another one where it was the, an audio-only of the Inspector Gadget bot, like, shutting down during an announcement that it's taken over or whatever. So, again, it's stuff right before the episode we just watched, but it's not in this playlist. Yeah. But, like, well, no, I get that they weren't there, but what I mean is, like, they could make another even bigger playlist that has all the redundant stuff. That includes all of this that's in this playlist we're looking at right now with 99 videos, but also, on top of that, has the redundant stuff. Like, an everything playlist, you know? I don't know. It's not necessary, I just think it could be neat. Anyway. But yeah, like I said, next stream, I don't know when it's going to be, probably sometime this weekend. It'll probably be a regular playlist, not playlist, probably a regular reaction stream. Don't know what game I'll be playing. I'll announce it in the Discord whenever I figure that out. But, other than that, I'm about ready to wrap it up here. So, we go over to our Ending Soon tab. Oh, no, wrong button. Wrong lever! Yeah, it'll probably be sometime this weekend. But other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your night. I know if you're on the East Coast, it's a bit chilly here, so stay warm. I'm wearing my bathrobe. But other than that, you all have a great one, and I will see you all next time.